welcome to another earnings edition of Pop the Chart. My name is Corey. I'm the host of Pop the Chart live stream in the live channel. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Share that link. Let everybody know it's Blackberry earnings time. Yes, that's right. Blackberry. You should see it on your screen right now. Currently up 0.11% in the after hours. And as we get ready for the earnings, I have live news on your screen. That's gonna update, so we should have the earnings very, very soon. It should be coming across right there. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join us as we get ready for the earnings release live call and webcast. I'm already registered. I'm already ready to roll. The call goes live at 5:30 Eastern. All right, 5:30. So we're gonna hang with you all the way up. We're gonna keep track of Blackberry through the after hours and also into the earnings. So I have the earnings for you. I'll have all the updated information, everything you need to know, live right here on Pop the Chart. Again, thank you for joining us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am so close. Last I looked, I think I was under 10. I think I was under 10 on getting to my goal for 200 subs. I apologize if you're having. Is there any issues with the video because it's on my side stream over here? It's kind of pausing. I don't know why. So I don't know if that's me just having a little issue over the side, or if you guys are seeing it. Sounds like you guys can hear me fine in the live chat. So just let me know everything's good with the stream, and set that up in the live chat. Thank you for doing that. So anyway, welcome. If you're new to the channel, I'll tell you a little bit about it. All right. So I started this channel on March 1st. Well, the channel's actually kind of been started for a while, but I actually started streaming on March 1st. So tomorrow will be my first full month streaming. Super close to the to 200 subs in my first month. That's my goal. So if you could help me hit that sub button, that would be absolutely amazing. I do a show each day, market open all the way through market close, and so I take you through. I chart stocks. I'll follow AMC, GameStop. We followed HOFV. We followed CSCW. We followed all kinds of stuff. Neo, you name it. It's like you name it. We follow it. Cost, Blackberry, anything you want. Let me know. I follow it on my regular show, Monday through Friday. Of course, this week it's kind of a short week. It's a short week. It's Good Friday, so market is not open on Friday. So we got to go just till Thursday. Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you for subscribing. I just seen that come across. Thank you so much for subbing. Also, I have on the screen, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you shall see a thing called Trading Challenge. That is my challenge to myself. That is my challenge. All right, I'm challenging myself. I started this kind of last week. All right. Now, I put this on the bottom of the screen. This week that's showing you how much that I made on trades this week, and then that's showing you how much I made on trades so far in the basically since last week. So did pretty good. I swung trade CSCW for last week. This morning it took a good $2,000 profit off of that this morning. So feel free. Again, I have to say it. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. All right. I can tell you what I'm doing. I can show you what I'm doing. I can show you what's working for me. Okay. And you're more than welcome to do whatever you can, in your own realm of investing, and go from there. And I chart stocks. HOFV. I had a nice little gain yesterday on it. I think I made a little cool grand off of that yesterday, which was great. I literally took it right at the top, and then HOFV just kind of comes back down. So I'd like to say welcome. We got Sean in here. Sean's one of my peeps. So if you want to. Sean came in and started subbing, and he's pretty cool. So more welcome to talk to Sean about the show, tell you all about it in the live chat, and some of the other regulars. Thank you so much for coming back. And then let's see here, we got a college humor, tactician, Buka. We got Marco in the hizzy, Mark, Buka, everybody. Thank you. Anybody that's in here, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. We'll be ready for another. It's an extended edition extended edition of Pop the Chart today because I came in super early to do the HOFV stuff, and then Mark's like, I'm starving, man, starving. Yeah, and then I ended up doing Blackberry tonight, and it does start till 5:30, but we're going to show up until then, so we'll kind of keep up to it to see when the earnings going to come across the wire, and so I figured, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get some peeps in here. Shot the link. Let's see if we can break a record. I think GameStop set the record of 180 people on at the same time. So right now it looks like we're at 41. Also, if you can, again, please hit the like button because if you it can help at least the video get a little bit higher in the YouTube algorithm so that they can see it up at the top of the thing. So if you could hit that, that would help out big time. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Bulls. We got bulls in the live chat. Yeah, bulls. Get them bulls. I think we got some apes up in here too. If we got apes, drop some apes in the live chat. Again, thank you all so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Anything and everything. We're all in this together. We're a community here, and that's what I'm trying to do. EL, SV, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. EL, I buy Blackberry shares for year 2023. No matter what earnings report are today, will not affect my hold. Diamond hands, EL, diamond hands. That's right. This is a long buy, long term. So let's take a look at Blackberry. I want to take a look at the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. Let's take it for the long term. All right. I was going to chart it earlier today, and I said, you know what? Let's just chart it live. I'll chart it live. I got the time. We're waiting for earnings to come across. I got the time. So let's see. Let's see where we're at. So here's what I think. Here's what I'm seeing right now. Just as soon as I look. As soon as I look. I see this level of support right about here. Boom. All right. I see that. That's pretty solid. You got touch point. You got touch point. You got touch point. Touch point. Touch point. That's pretty solid. All right. Now I'm looking at. Here, look at this. I see it. Now keep in mind, this is on the days. This is days, by the way. This is days. Trend line. All right. Originally, you had this right here. Then you kind of popped out and came back. But, in my personal opinion, it almost looks like it's trying to flag. It's pretty solid right there. What that tells me, if this ends up coming into tuition, again, I'm not a financial advisor, I can't tell you, but this is a solid level of support. You got plenty of touch points, seems to be pretty solid right there at that. If this would cooperate a little bit so we can see it. Was that 9.11? Maybe right in that ballpark, somewhere around a little above $9. Huh? What do you got here? Hungry Into, yeah, man, for dips, gotta buy more. Yeah, he's talking about buy the dips, buy the dips. All right, so here's my thought process. This state's gonna make a decision in the near future, and that decision is break that level of support and go downward, or flag out. What I mean by that is you got a, and the other thing, you look at this, you got bottom, and typically you get a runoff. It's actually called a George W. If you look at it kind of like this, you can see it a little better. So bottom. In my opinion, if this ends up double bottoming, I can see this moving back up. Now, where's the next levels? Right? He's got a level right here. Let's see. Horizontal level right there. That's a solid level. Touch point. 1216. So in my personal opinion, you could see a run off of the 911, 930, whatever, 9 something right in that ballpark, and a turn up. Now if it breaks it, it goes down here. You know, then you're hurting. But here's the good thing: the 15 MA is trading over top of the 200 EMA, and they're running kind of parallel. So it's not really coming down. Now keep in mind, this is a day chart. This may not be exactly perfect. So if I take it to the 1 minute chart, it might be just a hair off. You know what I mean? So this one's come down just a little, but that's the trend on the chart. That's the chart trend. That's what I'm seeing on the chart trend. But the other thing is helping you, and this is key. There's a key. Go back. Look where you're at on the RSI. It's low. It's low. That means it's oversold. It means oversold. It's getting close to being oversold. 30 is oversold. So, so there you go. I can see it. I can see that easily just coming back up. And so maybe in the near future, I think BlackBerry could be a possibility of another run based on the technical analysis of the chart. So that's my opinion. You could take that and you could take it. You could do whatever you want with it. You could. It don't matter. At the end of the day, that's all. That's just, it's all an opinion. This is what I think. So again, thank you so much again for joining. We're getting ready for it. Should be coming anytime, and I'm gonna double check, make sure it hasn't flipped over into one of these other ones. But usually it'll come up across. By the way, this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit about what I got over here. So this is newsfeed. It's on my show. It's live, real-time news, updated. Also, real-time news at the bottom of your screen, all updated in multiple sources. But if you're interested in this news feed right here, or it doesn't just come with the news feed, they have what we call a movers and gainers tool, which I'll show you. I'll bring it over. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull it up here. Movers and gainers tool. So it's a tool, and it has like where you can basically see movers and gainers, right? What's going on, moving and gaining. It also has a stock screener. It's got all kinds of stuff that they have available through a company called Benzinga. It's actually called Benzinga Pro. There's a link in the description. There's a link in the description. You're more than welcome to go on there. There's no credit card required. I talked to the company directly. They set me up with a special referral link. And I told him, I said, I'd love to have maybe these tools available to kind of let some people try it out, check it out, because I've been using it. And to be honest with you, it's worked really great for me. So I'm just saying, hey, check it out. I don't make anything off of it. It just is what it is. So I'm not seeing earnings yet. Nothing yet. Hasn't came across the screen. They'll come off the wire as soon as they release it. So we're still waiting on the earnings. But you can try that. There's no credit card required. It's basically just username, password, email address, 2-week free trial, and you have access to the tools that I've been using. So you're more than welcome to check that out. I mean, proof's in the pudding. They've helped out me a lot. I mean, if you look at the bottom of your screen, total in the past, well, you might as well say technically 8 days. Well, if you want to count trading days, then it's been 7 trading days. 7 trades, so technically 7 days. 7 trading days. I pulled out a good $5 grand. So, good deal. And a lot of that I can attest to some of the tools I use and the charting. Marco, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Again, I'm not gonna say I'm not like a genius or anything by any means, right? I'm just a Joe Schmo, right? I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I come from the radio world. But I also come from the radio world, design world, like you name it. I've kind of been a jack of all trades. But I created the show so that I can bring people together and give them access and another outlet for news, information. Real-time sources, so that you have the ability to have the information at your fingertips to make good, educated decisions in the stock market. Some of my regulars that come into my show, they'll tell you it's kind of like the I would like to say the cheers or the happy hour of the stock market throughout the day. Right? It's the chill hangout. Everybody's pretty cool. Everybody's all nice. We all talk and we run ideas off of each other. We work together. Kind of almost feels like a little bit of a team atmosphere if you think about it. It's a good, friendly, fun, family-friendly, fun atmosphere. And so you're more welcome to join. Hit that subscribe button. Hang out with us Monday through Friday. Market open through market close. And as we look at it, we get a little run-up right now on the 1-minute chart. A little bit of run-up right there. 925 currently on your chart. No BlackBerry yet. Still waiting. Notable. Still waiting. So BlackBerry is expected sometime between 4 and 5. That's what they're saying. Sometime between 4 and 5. So they haven't sent it out yet. 4 and 5. We're still waiting on it. But it will come out. It'll be hitting that news feed. I'll double check. Nothing. Usually it just pops right in the feed. So BB. If I can type. Nothing yet. As soon as it comes across, I will have it. I'll pull it up on the screen, You'll be able to take a look at it. Again, feel free to please share the link out. Let some people know. Let the world know that we exist and that we're here. We're live on YouTube. I'm going to bring you the call, and I'll log into the call. I've already registered, so I'm already set. I'll go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and click the linkity link to get in on the earnings. Where's that? That was a preview of possible. That was yesterday, so can't say how accurate that was. Alright. Thank you. It says thank you. I am officially in the event lobby. So there we go. What we got here? 6,000 shares. Average price $12. Wow, nice. Good luck, man. Good average price too. Especially to okay. So we just got some talking. We got some chatting it up in the live chat, which is what I love. I love seeing some people talk. Hit it up. Hit the live chat up. We got 60 people in here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Although the math isn't adding up on the likes versus the viewers. 75. We got 75 in here. Please click that like button. Yeah, let's get it. All right. Hey, that's how I started my show today. It's funny. I woke up this morning. We were talking about CSCW, so I did a nice swing trade on that. Got into it last week. Swung it to this morning, and it was epic because I woke up and I noticed that it was like super early. That was flying. So it's flying this morning, and so I went out on Stocktwits. And I posted the old GIF from Robin Williams, the old "Good morning Vietnam." So I said, "Good morning CSCW. Thank you for that big gain. I will take it. I will take that money to the bank." And yeah, so that was so if you get a chance, there's links in the description. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Stocktwits. I'm always posting crazy stuff on Stocktwits. You never know what I'm gonna post. It's crazy. It's wild. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll even pull stuff like this, like a unicorn that my 1.5-year-old daughter put on my desk. Yeah, the unicorn is in the earnings call. Here we go, Colin. Welcome, Colin. Welcome. Yeah, we got let's see here, SV. Thank you all so much for joining. We got 99 people in here right now. Come on. We are about 80. I think we're about 80. 101. We're almost 80 people away from the record. Can we do it? Also, let me check. Did I break it yet? Did I break my goal? I set a goal for the end of this month. I have 200 subs. 200 subs. I was close. I know I was close. I got to be somewhat near it. 201. Yes, thank you to all my subs. You just let me get the oh, that's epic. Now the next is 250. Can I do 250? 250. I actually had someone last week said, "Oh, what? Give set your goal at 250." So thank you so much to everybody who subbed, everybody's joined the channel. This is my first month, and it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be my the last day of the first month of streaming here on YouTube, and I've cracked 200 subs. Man, oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's all I can say. You don't even know. Like, to be honest with you, I've been looking for something for a while, something to I've been looking for that thing that kind of makes me happy and enjoyable. I've done radio in the past, so I kind of have that background, and along with finance, I'm going to learn some stuff into finance, and kind of combined it together. And in the stock market world, and made this channel, and it's growing. Hello from Sweden. Oh man, woo! Stephanie from Sweden, how you doing? All the way across the country. Hello from Portugal. We got people everywhere, all over the country. I live in Ohio. I'm near Cincinnati, Ohio. So I'm in the United States, Cincinnati. So yeah, I'm in OHIO. That's right. And that's epic. Anyway, I have to say thank you. It's been crazy. I've had countless hours in this month. I do the show again, market open, market close. So I'm in there. That was like 7 to 9 hours a day. I'm kind of working. So doing what I can, and anything helps. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've even been fighting with 2 screens. I have a 3rd screen now because I got so much that's I've been using for the show that I actually need a 3rd screen. So I have one. Here's the thing. This came today. Amazon. They sent me my thing. Problem is, I didn't realize is we're waiting for earnings here. Waiting for it to come out. But USB-C. This is the new USB, by the way. New USB. Well, I ordered an adapter because I knew that my computer that I built last year didn't have USB-C. Next thing you know, I figured they're all gonna come together. No, it's not being delivered until Friday. Well, guess what? The market's closed on Friday, so I don't even really get to use this till Monday. I'm like, oh, I'm so bummed. It's a teaser. Columbus, Cebus, OH. Wait for it. It's coming in the live chat here. It's gonna be a little bit of a delay. I know somebody along the lines of Colin is probably gonna type the letters IO. Coming in the live chat. That's right. You know, speaking of Ohio, this morning I did the HOFE. We're talking about HOFE, the Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment stock we've been following as well. I did the HOFL. They did their announcement of the Hall of Fantasy League. So I did that this morning, and it's no joke. You can go on and you can. So they're doing this fantasy league. It's I know it's a little off topic from Blackberry here, but just give you a little content as we wait for the earnings to come across. You can invest in these teams, and they're going to be teams. They're going to be ran kind of by some famous daily fantasy players and Hall of Fame NFL players. So they have Hall of Famers teaming up, and they're making these teams, and they got different areas, cities, whatever, states that they've come up with like what 8 teams, 12 teams, something like that. Anyway, one of them is the Ohio Goats. So I got to look in because you can invest in. Here's the deal: if their team wins throughout the regular season of football, if your team wins overall, whatever you invest in that team, you get 6 times your investment back. 6 times. If you get in second place, they're giving you 2 times your investment back. If you're in third place, you get you literally get just your money back. But I got to looking, and out of all the teams, Ohio, LA, and New York, those three are already almost sold out of stake. They've almost bought out the stake. So I was like, oh man. Hello from Croatia, Toronto, man, Canada. We got Argentina. We got everything. We got all kinds of people. Germany, man, I got people from all over the world right now, live right now in the Pop the Chart live stream. Thank you so much for joining. This is epic. Oh, it's epic. If my wife and kid was home right now, they would be like, man, what is he yelling about in the other room? I'm in the home studio right here, and I have got people from all over the world, and my mind is blown. 122 people right now in here as we wait for the earnings to come across. This is insane. I don't even know what the earnings call hasn't even started. I got 121 people in here. It's crazy. Mind blown. 124. The record is 180. So if we break 180, I'm not even gonna know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Something crazy might just happen up in here. Something crazy. BB fan from Montreal. Hey, Jenna, welcome to the channel. We got Sigma in here. So Felipe. Let's see, Mario, John. Man, I can't keep up with so many people. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to end up putting slow chat on here in a little bit, slow mode. Thank you. We got Jenna from Montreal as well. Johto, Stonks, and Leaps. He also said he's beep deep, if you know what I'm saying. The live chat's going crazy right now as we wait for the earnings. Come on, it's got to be coming real soon. 4:35 right now, Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. And I'm pumped. I'm jazzed. I've been up since, like, I can't even remember what time this morning. I went to bed at, honestly, I can't even remember at what time this morning. So the sleep is very minimal, and again, I have a 1.5-year-old daughter, so she keeps me busy too. So craziness, and we're getting ready for the BlackBerry earnings conference call and live webcast right here. Hit that like button. We got 118 viewers and 19. Come on, 19 likes. Come on, don't do this to me now. Don't do. I know y'all got to be loving me right now. Give me some love. Give me some love right now. Hit that thumbs up button. Yeah. Give me the thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. He said LFG John. We got, come on, welcome. He said it's 12:35 a.m. in Dubai. We got, man, we're all over the world. We're all over the world right now. All over the world. This is awesome. I don't know what to say. Oh, where is the conference? Still waiting. Okay, so the conference goes live at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so it's 4:36 right now. So you got a little less than an hour, but sometime in the near very future, we're gonna be the earnings will come across. I'll have it right here, and then I'll pull it up. You'll be able to see it. You'll have all the info, the article. I'll read it. I'll keep you updated. So it's one of those things like you just kind of wait, right? And so we'll do that. So just hang in there. Don't go anywhere. What we drinking? John says, what we drinking? Well, I've been on a diet, but I'm drinking some high quality H2O. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said right there. High quality H2O. Excuse me. I'm on a diet right now. I'm going to the beach next month. We're going to Florida next month. Actually, it's not even really a month. Honestly, it's like 2 to 3 weeks away. And so I'll be doing that. We're going down. It's a wedding, family. They're getting married, and then we're gonna go to SeaWorld, which by the way was in the news feed today. SeaWorld. They were trading up today with some news with COVID-19 and everything, all the vaccinations and stuff that's going on. Talking about, they're getting back to normal around here. So here we go. As we continue to wait. But look, the stock took a little bit of a dip, came back up. So if you're one of those peeps that got in and bought the dip, good job. You're making some profit. Oh, we're at we're just slightly below what we closed at on BlackBerry right now. See my message about OSU. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the Ohio State varsity swim team. What? Yeah, get it. Swim team. The swim team. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'm a big football guy. I actually coach. This is a team that I coach right here. I'll show you my team. I do football. I'm a big football guy. All right, this is my team right here. All right, this is my team, and to tell you a little bit about my team. 3-time back-to-back league champs in our league. League champs. I have 2 rings and 1 coming. 2 rings. It's youth football, right? That's funny, but yeah, coach, we got some rings. They got rings for the kids, for us, yeah. So I coach youth football. I love it. But yeah, Ohio State. Oh man. So I went to, check this out. Talking about Ohio State real quick. So I went to the Ohio State, and then the state up North State game, which was the blackout game. It wasn't last year. It was 2020. It would be 2019. So 2019. All right, so I went to that, and then I got to go to the 2019 Big Ten Championship when they played Wisconsin out in Indy. So I went to that. I was there too as well. But I was at the blackout game. The blackout game. He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Yes, sir." Anyway, yeah, I'm a huge Buckeyes fan. If you go back and watch the channel a little bit, you'll see I wear my Buckeyes quite a bit. Yeah, I know we're talking about sports. I apologize. It is what it is. You get into it. I know. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I'm a Bengals fan. I'm all about sports, but we're waiting on BlackBerry. All right, we're just we're like, this is, I'm telling you, it's like the happy hour. This is the happy hour of the stock market. So you gotta give that bar feel. Everybody's kind of coming in here, introducing themselves, and we got people from all over the world. This is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm just a little south of Columbus. I'm just a little east Cincinnati. So there you go. A couple hour drive up there to the state capital from where I live at. I'm kind of in the country. I'm in the sticks. So, but we got 100 people in here. This is epic. I don't even know what to do right now. I'm just mind blown. So Wednesday's earnings gonna come out. Anybody? We're gonna start taking over unders on this of when the we're 20 minutes till 5. 20 minutes till 5. They said between 4 and 5. So ideally, sometime in the next 20 minutes, we should be seeing something. We should be seeing something very, very soon. And I will just double check and make sure they didn't like mess with me here on something. They didn't. It should be coming up very, very soon. Nope. Here we go. Just waiting on it. Waiting on it. We have the, again, this is the expected time. So if I pull this up, you can see it. Expected time right there. To be on your screen. 4 and 5. Blackberry. There you go. 4 and 5 p.m. And then the call will be shortly after, which is at 5:30. Oh, man. Let's see. Colin says, I bet they beat by 1,000%. Gina says, I already retired, so saving saving for 24/7 nursing care. There you go. There you go. Can Ohio give Canada some extra vaccines? Oh, extra vaccines. Honestly, I haven't had mine yet. I haven't had the ability yet. They're getting to my age. I think that's coming really, very, really soon, to be honest with you. So I should be able to get mine here very, very soon. And both my parents have got their vaccine. And then both my grandmothers have got their vaccine. So so that's nice. I'm very, very happy. My grandfathers, both of them, they're up in heaven. So there you go. But my grandmothers, they're still one of them's 82. I think she turned 82 this year. It's like 82 years old. She's still rocking strong. And so yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're hanging in there. We got almost a little over 45 minutes until the call. But I'm already logged in. I'm ready to go. And so again, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps me out. Really trying to grow. So thank you so much if you have the opportunity, the chance to do that. That'd be great. Appreciate it. I'm new. This is tomorrow is the last day of my first month of streaming. It's been a wild ride. Now let's go back through here to see here. If Blackberry hits 50, I can retire. Let's see here. I got lucky on some crypto. SSV got lucky on crypto. Congratulations, keep it up. Crypto's a big thing right now. It's a big thing. John said vaccines are scams. That's a political thing. I don't try to get into that. I just know I'm around kids so a lot when I coach and stuff, so I'm definitely getting mine. I'm not gonna say no to that. Honestly, I'll probably record it, put it on the stream, let people know, hey, look, I got my vaccine. I got my vaccine. So but yeah, Fluxnet, rocket to the moon on Blackberry. But yeah. So what are y'all thinking? Are you thinking beat? Are you thinking miss? What are you thinking? Hopefully you're not thinking miss. Hopefully you're thinking beat. But hit that live chat up. Come on. Keep it moving. Let us know what you think about Blackberry. Where you been? Where are you in? Are you out? Do you have a lot of shares? Do you have no shares? Are you do you want shares? So hit it up. Feel free. Matt Paulson, where is the moon on this chart? The moon is not listed. The moon is not listed. Where is the moon? I can't see it. Do we need to put it up there? Do I need to put a moon up there? Am I gonna have to moon this? Moon. You know what? I don't even have to put it up there. I don't even have to put it on the chart. You know why? Because I can just do this right here. I can do this right here. Here you go, Matt. I'm gonna give you the moon. I'm gonna give you the moon, Matt. I just gave you the moon. Look at this. Look, Matt, there's the moon in the live chat, Matt. Matt is laughing right now. Matt's like, oh, that's hilarious. That dude's funny. That dude is hilarious. Too many shares. I gave you the moon. See right there. You are now officially over the moon. All right, here we go. Olaf. Oh, we got Olaf in here. I'm thinking it's a Big Pete with over 300 mil in revenue. All right, Olaf. There you go. I see. Quintendo 64. Quintendo 64. Unfortunately, it'll probably miss. It says the SEC told them not to report earnings a certain way that makes it more likely for them to miss. Okay, there you go. He said, go higher. He said, go higher. Matt said, let's talk about giving Matt the moon. He said, go higher. Well, I don't know. Is there a Mars emoji in here? Is there a Mars? Oh, they don't have a Mars emoji? Oh, NASA, you're going to have to get on that. Mars emoji. We got to get that. So if you really wanted just what they were saying yesterday, I'll tell you what, I'll show you the preview. I'll bring up the preview. All right, this is what they said yesterday. This is a preview. I'll bring it to the side. I'll read it to you. All right, this is the preview. All right, this is not the earnings, so don't like freak out, ladies and gentlemen. It's a preview. All right, the preview. Let's see. Let me find it. It says right here, Wall Street expect. Here, I can show this on the screen. Wall Street expects. Here's what they expect. Wall Street expects EPS, earning per share, of 3 cents per share and sales around $245.11 million. In the same quarter last year, BlackBerry reported an EPS, earnings per share, of 9 cents per share on revenue of $291 million. So they're basically expecting just a little bit less than last year. That's what they're taking. All right, that's the preview. That's the current preview. So we'll see. We shall see very, very shortly. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Matt says, I'm not laughing until it hits 50. I'm not laughing until it hits 50. Oh, man. If it hits 50, you're gonna laugh yourself out of your chair, man. You're gonna be laughing. Let's see. Big Meat coming. Diamond Hands holding up into the 20s. And we're coming for you. Daniel Hall says, I got ass. Dean, if BB hits 50, I can finally get my... You're gonna have to go to... I can't say that on a live stream. YouTube will punch me. YouTube will give me the flag. I finally get my enhancement. Oh, sometimes things come up in the live chat and you almost gotta monitor it. You're like, oh man, I can't say that. He's like, did he just say that? You know what he meant. You know what he meant. Dean's gonna get the enhancement. He's like, they have drugs for that, right? Like they have pills that'll help you with that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You just gotta check. Excuse me. You gotta check and make sure it's FDA approved first, though. That's the only thing. You gotta get that FDA approval there, Dean. Anyway, we need 300 mil. 300 mil. Any confirmation on time of the ER? Buga? I honestly can't give you that, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't have it. I don't know. There's no confirmation. It just comes out when it comes out. They kind of said it, but the time of the actual of the call is at 5:30. The call is at 5:30. They usually send them out a little bit early, a little bit before that. Usually sometimes 15, 20, 30 minutes. So right now we're currently at just over 40 minutes. We're just over 40 minutes. So we're hanging in there. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's see here. Automotive, okay, I got you. ASIL is Automotive Safety Integrity Level. BlackBerry has a top rating of all the world players. Got you. Completely got you. I got you. BlackBerry will hit $100 a share in the year 2025. 2025. Patience will win. Patience. All right. D says, hit me up in the private chat. D says, hit me up. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Dean. Oh, snap. Dean says, hit me up in the private chat. He's like, hey, He says, hey girl, how you doing? Anyway, hey, we got 27 likes in here and 122 people. Come on, 124. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get that to at least like 50. If you can get to 50, I'll be happy. I'll be happy camper. It's just because the algorithm on YouTube, they kind of want 50% of how many people are watching YouTube. It's about 50%, right? That's what they asked for. They're picky like that, right? They're picky. So there you go. BB predictions by July. BB predictions by July. By July. July. Let's see. What's the options look like? Anybody look at any of the options? Anybody do any options trading? See what the calls look like. You can go all the way back, all the way out. September. How about that? September. September calls. What do y'all think? Anybody? Let's look at some of the numbers, all right? Yeah, 28K right now at $10. $10. That's pretty much money. But if we go up here, let's look at some of the big ones. That's 7K at 20. You got 4K at 25. 2000 at 43. Someone's out. They got a call right now, 43. The 2,455 that are taking, saying that's gonna happen. There you go. Let's go back to the chart. By the way, if you're new, like I said, if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join it. I do a show each day, market open through market close. It's a fun show. I keep updated with all the stocks and everything that's going on in the news. I got a live news feed up here that gets updated real time. So feel free to come join it, and you can hang in there with the show. I know some of you from all over the world, but again, if you're looking at the one of the earnings or know about the stock, or you're interested in getting into the market, you're more than welcome to come join. It's fun. It's a great atmosphere, and I do the show to make it fun. So more and welcome to join. Hit that sub button and come in and hang out on our regular show. And then again, I do extra content like this, the earnings. I do that on the channel to try to let people know what's going on in the market world. Hey, so again, thank you for coming in. Welcome to every one of my new people out there, and thank you to all the ones that have been with me like since the beginning. Thank you so much, and you're still hanging in there. I appreciate it. Y'all are great. You're excellent. Means a lot. Means a lot. Anything and everything that y'all can you do to help support the channel and let it grow, I appreciate it. It means a lot. So welcome with open arms. I will give you like because my camera's kind of like my phone, so I gotta do this kind of hug to you. There you go. There you go. Oh, coming in for one. There you come on in. I got you. I got you. There you go. See, look at that. You got the hug. Y'all got the hug. Y'all got it. You got a live streamed hug right there, straight up. Again, for those of you new, check out that trading challenge. I'm so excited because that trading challenge started last week, and this week I'm already up $3,400. I'm like, man, on a couple trades. I pulled a trade in, a swing trade. I sold today for $2,000. I was like, man, it's epic. $2,000 on one trade. Like, that's awesome. I'm so excited. It's so funny. Even some of the peeps that hang in there and do my when they do a show with me, they come in and live chat and hang out all day. They'll post out the stuff that they make or what they made on a trade, and it's epic. We all kind of like work together a little bit, you know. We all talk and, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what you doing? We get in there, so it's a fun community. Come join it. Also, I got a Discord. It's a link to Discord. So any of y'all that do Discord, more than welcome to go check that out. I just I just started it. I don't know a lot about Discord, I'll be honest with you. I haven't played with it much, but I'm new to it. But I did set something up. I followed a video, got it all set up, so you're more welcome to join the Discord. And if you know anything about it, you're more welcome to share it out. Let some people know there is a Discord there and community that you can come in and chat. So check that out. Check that out as well. Also, Stocktwits. If you want to hear some funny stuff or keep updated on what I send out, follow me on Stocktwits. I post on there regularly. Like, it's my addiction. I'm addicted to Stocktwits. If I had to go to one of those meetings, you know, where you can sit down and like, tell us your name. My name's Corey. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Corey. Welcome, Corey. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? You're like, oh, okay. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Well, I'm addicted to Stocktwits. I post regularly. All kinds of GIFs. You might get the word sexy every once in a while. You might get that come across your feed. But you just never know. But that's my addiction. Stocktwits. BB, where you at? Blackberry. Nothing yet. And we're 34 minutes. 34 minutes away. Let's see here. What we got here? Thoughts on CCIV and PLTR. Let's see. T-minus 10 minutes until I'm chugging booze. T-minus 10 minutes until I'm chugging booze. All right. Let's see here. Thoughts on CCIV and PLTR. So CCIV. So I was talking about them a little bit ago. I know we're a little off topic because we're kind of in the Blackberry thing right now. So I want to focus more on Blackberry. But CCIV, I'd have to take a look at the chart again, double check it, just to remind myself. It's not something I can think of off the top of my head. I have to pull it up, but I have charted it. So here's the thing, right? All of those like, you know, electric vehicle stocks, those things, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Of course, they said CCIV came in the news earlier. They said that they were going to do a Lucid's going to do a $25,000 electric vehicle, that they're planning one, which is really cheap for the electric market. Like that's really affordable. So I was kind of like, wow. I was like, they're really trying to compete with Tesla. So I think it's a big thing. It's a big thing right now. Electric vehicles, and then autonomous cars. They're gonna start driving themselves. You're taking your hands off the wheel and be like, okay. It's gonna be so hard because you just know the first time. If you never, it's gonna be one of those things where you just let go. Just let go for the first time. It's gonna happen. Oh man. Oh, what we got here? I love that T-minus 10 minutes of chugging booze. I like that. Y'all are waiting. When's it gonna happen? Blackberry, where are you at? Where you at? Oh. Stocktwits. Stocktwits. What you doing on Stocktwits? Anything? Does anybody say anything on there? Let's take a look. Nah, just people talking. People talking. Nothing coming across. I'm waiting. Lucid rents space on Royal Palm Drive and Palm Beach. Will not be in 25K market anytime soon, in my opinion. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, I don't know. That's what it came across the wire. And the news wire earlier. I saw that. It said 25. They're planning a 25K electric vehicle. So we shall see. All right. Stocktwits, pure speculation, manipulation. Oh, it says manipulation. I don't know. I think it's a good place to just, you know, chat it up, right? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for Stocktwits. Right? There's a reason why so many people are on it. It's the reason why. Reason why it's out there. It's to make sure that people have a place to discuss something. And I don't know. I just like the way it's set up. It's very set up nicely. It's set up very creatively. Like when it comes to just how it's set up. Creatively. When I found it, I was like, man, whoever came up with this is genius. Like, it's genius. I was like, it's genius. You can go there, you can pick a stock out and talk specifically about that stock. Anyway, we're still waiting. I'm gonna hit the refresh here. Just refresh the chart, make sure it's still good. Yeah, we're good. We're still rocking. We're hanging in there. Nothing's came across yet. Nope. Talking about other ones. Should be seeing it anytime. It is 5 p.m. We are 30 minutes away. Let's see here. Why is naked shorting even allowed? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a question a lot of people have been asking. All right. You know, if I had an answer, I'd be rich. But I don't have an answer to that. It should not be allowed. I completely agree. Naked shorting. It's not right. It's not right. There's actually some other stuff. There's things that I am not happy with. That's like so. I mean, I'm not trying to take out E-Trade by any means. Like, I use E-Trade, right? I use E-Trade to do a lot of my trading. Even though you're seeing WEBULL up here, I used it more for charting and for the show in general because it's easier to see and on the screen. But I use E-Trade, and so I went to set a trailing stop loss yesterday on a NASDAQ stock. And apparently the NASDAQ or something, I don't know if it's just the NASDAQ in general or anyway, but select stocks, they don't let you set a trailing stop loss. Like, it's there, it shows up, you go to hit the order and it won't let you place it. And so basically I messaged the support and I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, why is this not working? You guys having an error or something? I've never had a problem before. I've always used it before. Like, what's going on? Oh, well, certain stocks we don't let you do it. And I was like, they're like, because you just can't do it. You got to do a different type of order. And I go, well, I don't want to do the different type of order. I want to do a trailing stop loss because that's what I like to do. That's my strategy. And so anyway, I know there's other options, right? There is other options. I get it. But that's the option that I wanted because personally, that option for me gives me the most benefit in case the stock continues to go up, especially one that is really volatile, right? I want to be able to have that follow if it continues and not just the fall when it comes down, right? I want that to continue. I'll take that. I want those extra gains. So I said I want those extra gains. So anyway, they basically said, well, unfortunately, we can't do it. It is what it is. And I'm like, how is that even like, so what's the difference between setting this order and setting that order? Like, what's the difference? It's an order. It either gets filled or it doesn't. So that's my little soapbox for that. Anyway, so I sent a thing and said, can you please explain in detail why this is a thing? So I'm trying to find out, but they haven't responded back yet. So trying to see exactly, like, not just you can't do it because you can't do it. Like, what's the real reasoning why you can't do it? So that's the thing. Like, sometimes, you know, businesses, they don't want to reveal their little secrets and their backdoor stuff. So you got to watch it. You got to watch. It is what it is. You know, I have nothing against E-Trade. I love E-Trade. I've used him. I've never had an issue. This is really the first time I've ever kind of been like, wait, what's this? And why is this a thing? But I don't know. There's apparently some reason why you can't do that. And if you know what it is, you're more than welcome to type in the live chat and let me know. So let's see here. It's 5:03 p.m. and we are still waiting. Are they gonna release it like 5 minutes before? All right. Delay the earnings report. It's a delay. Why the delay? This shit wants machines off. Let's see. I like their pivot software. Just recently went to their website and it needs work because still confused about what products to sell. Okay, talk about something else. Anyway. All right. So we got 117 in here. 117. Welcome, my friends. As we await the call, I am and the earnings too as well. That's it's a big thing. But let's see here. Let's go to. I'll refresh this real quick. Whoa, 211 on the subs. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, you know what? If every one of you subbed right now, every one of you subbed, I'd be at 250 by end of month. 250. If every one of you, actually probably be more, but I'd say some of you already subbed. So I'm just gonna say that would be epic. If you do that, that'd be cool. You're more than welcome to join the channel as we continue. We get ready for Blackberry here very, very shortly. I'm waiting on the earnings. Of course, this just came across. This started coming down. So I'm wondering. Let's try it again. Nothing yet. Are people just getting anxious? Are they getting anxious? Are we gonna get it? It's dropping down. We gotta pull back. I'd say something maybe just came across. Let's look. I'm gonna keep looking on it. Haven't seen anything yet. It would just come right across right there at BB. Unless that's just someone just a quick sell-off, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. But we haven't got it. Typically comes right across the wire. Still waiting. Maybe take a second for him to send it. I don't know. It's the long-awaited. Oh, it's the long-awaited arrival. It's gonna come across any minute. I just know it. I have that feeling. So there it is. There it is. I knew it. I told you. I had the feeling. Here we go. Blackberry earnings. Blackberry Q4 EPS 3 cents in line. Sales 215 mil, missed the 245 estimates, so they were down on the revenue. But anyway, they said right here, BlackBerry reported quarterly earnings of 3 cents per share, which met the analyst consensus estimate. This is a 66.67% decrease over earnings of 9 cents per share from the same period last year. The company reported quarterly sales of 215 million, which missed the analyst consensus estimate of 245.11 million by 12.28%. This is a 26.12% decrease over sales of 291 million the same period last year. So there you go. The earnings came across. Missed a little, but it was in line on the earnings per share. They kind of had an idea. There's that. I'm gonna bring this a little smaller. Bring it down. But there's that for right now. You can take a look at it. That's, you should be able to see that to make sure that's still on the screen. Yeah, I can probably pull it over just a little bit more. Right there. So there's that. There's the earnings. You have it. The earnings are here. What are y'all thinking right now? Let's see here. See, total company non-GAPP revenue of 215 million. Total company GAPP revenue of 210. Earnings 3 cents per share. Thank Christ, I'm not a bag holder. I just missed my gains. Let's see here. Well, there goes my house. Matt said, there goes my house. Oh, come on. No negativity, people. He says, no. Bad news means stonk go up. Stonk go up. Send the stock to the moon, y'all. Let's see here. That's really bad. Absolutely horrible. I have 225 shares. Adding more tomorrow. We're going to bomb the moon. We're going to bomb the moon. All right. So, hey, it is what it is. You got the earnings. It is going up though, off of that real quick dip. We had a little bit of a dip and rip right now on the chart. Keeping an eye on it. Still down 3% right now in the after hours. 2.5% now. But anyway, 138 people. Feel free to share out the link as we get ready for the call. The call is coming very, very soon. It'll be here at 5:30. So we had just 21 minutes. 21 minutes, a little less than that. Almost 20 minutes. So real shortly. We keep an eye on this chart, follow it, see where you're at. I'm going to keep this up here. I have the event ready to roll. So as soon as it lets me attend the meeting, I will. So, and then we'll be ready to roll. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to read some of these here. Make the shorts pay. Every day below 11 is one that I can buy. So yeah, with 145 people in here. Welcome so much. Thank you for joining. We have the BlackBerry earnings currently up. It's on your screen. You can take a look at it. You can read the little article that I have there. If something else comes out in a minute, I'll pull it up. But as of right now, that is the earnings information that you need. We're going to have the call here very, very shortly. Please share the link out. Let everybody know. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Come join us. If I get all y'all to sub, I might actually break 250. My goal was 200 subs by end of month, which is tomorrow. But y'all might give me the 250 if we do this right. If I hit 250, I don't even know. I'll pass out. I'll probably pass out if I hit 250. I'm refreshing 212. Oh, man. Woo, moving up. Thank you so much to everybody who subbed. I appreciate it. Y'all mean it. Thank you. I had to give you the... Yeah. Ape like. Thank you. Again, I do the show each day. Market open through market close. They do our regular show, so you can come join, hang out. It's a fun atmosphere. Trying to grow the channel. So I'd love for y'all to come hang out throughout the day. And, let's see here. Get back so we can average. Get it back to 4 so we can average down. Oh, y'all are tearing BB up right now. Y'all are tearing up the BB. But anyway. Oh, did y'all hear that? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is a JoJo bark. All right, JoJo is my dog. She's an 85-pound German Shepherd, and she just barked. You know what that tells you? I have it from the highest stock gods above, that when you get a JoJo bark, that a stock tends to go up. Just saying. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. But when you get a JoJo bark, that stock about to go up, I'm telling you. Yeah. My dog, she's barking. She is barking. She might hear my family be rolling in here real soon, so they're probably walking in the door. So that's probably what the dog's barking at. She's barking at the fam. So you might hear my family in the background. Apologize if you pick that up or you hear it. It is what it is. I will be muted during the call, so you won't hear anything. But I got some fam rolling in. My 1.5-year-old daughter's probably rolling into the house right now. She'll probably knock on the door, but so you might hear that. So anyway, let's see here. 1,248 shares at 12:06 are killing me. The falling knife is cutting me up. Oh, it caught the falling knife. Gotta watch that knife. It's sharp. It'll get you. We're gonna be getting close to let's see here. 15 minutes prior, so I got 3 minutes, so I should be able to join here. 2 minutes, actually. 2 minutes now, so I should be able to join the call here in about 2 minutes, and then we'll get ready for the call here very, very shortly. And yeah, that's where we're at. Right now. So that was a long-awaited arrival of the earnings, by the way. Like typically, oh, here we go. Here's some insights. We got some insights coming across right now. All right, insights. Let's make this a little smaller here. All right. It says shares of BlackBerry moved lower in the aftermarket trading after the company reported Q4 results. Quarterly results, earnings per share fell 66.67% year over year to 3 cents, which were in line with the estimate of 3 cents. Revenue of $215 million declined by 26.12% year over year, which missed the estimate of $245 million, over $245 million. Outlook, earnings guidance hasn't been issued by the company for now. BlackBerry hasn't issued any revenue guidance for the time being. How to listen? Here's the call. All right, good deal. Yeah, I've got the link already. We're good to go. Company's 52-week high was $28.77. 52-week low, $3.18. Price action over last quarter up 34.10%. And then the company profile, sure, if you don't know anything about BlackBerry once known for being the world's largest smartphone manufacturer, is now exclusively a software provider with a stated goal of end-to-end secure communication for enterprises. The firm provides endpoint management and protection to enterprises specializing in regulated industries like government, as well as embedded software to the automotive, medical, and industrial markets. So there's the information right there on the earnings for BlackBerry. Boom. David says, hold diamond hands up in here, as we have 129 people in here, and I should be able to get into the call here right now. I should be able to refresh it. Let's refresh. There it goes. That's a pause the music here. All right, so I am in. I'm in, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like I'm hoping that if they do, okay, so if they do, just to give you a little heads up here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. If they do a, here, that'll work. That's perfect. Man, I like the way that's set up. I like the way there's a setup. It allows you to make it like a full screen kind of thing. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm trying to turn off the music here in the background. I apologize. It, where is it at? Go back down. One second here as I try to get rid of this music. There it is. I got it now. I had to put it in there. I'll pull it back out in a minute. They had the music playing. I hit it, turned off the speaker, and it came back on. So anyway, we're ready to rock. I'm logged in, ready to roll. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen if they actually show something on the screen, right? If there's something showed, I'll pull it on so you can see it. If they don't, you'll be able to hear it. I might even just pull it up here to the side, get it right here above me, where you can actually get to it, whatever. But I gotta wait a second because I gotta turn this music on. So anyway, if I play the music, here's the other thing. So the hold, like, YouTube flags you. They'll flag you if you play something. If you play something that's copyrighted, they'll flag you. And so I actually got flagged for one of these earning calls because the hold music that was playing got me flagged for a copyright. I was like, what? I'm like, come on. So I had to dispute it. So I'm in the middle of that. It is what it is. But I mean, they're not kicking me off my channel or by any means. But it's just it doesn't look good when you have copyright whatever stuff. So doesn't quite help you. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to keep that as quiet as possible until time for the call, and then I'll flip it on. So there you go. Anyway, back to the live chat. Feel free to hit that like button. We got 128 people, 37 likes. See if we can get that above 50. That'd be absolutely amazing. Come on, give me the 50 likes. Let's get it. Get it. Hit that like button. Drop some gorillas in the chat. Let's go. Let's have fun. Diamond Hands in here. 1,874 shares at mid-9s with the long run. David says positive sell will open at 11. So there you go. We got all the everybody, all the apes, everybody, all the peeps up in the live chat. The bulls are hanging out right now. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Feel free to come join me on my show each day from market open to market close right here on the Pop the Chart live stream. We are 12 minutes. Yes. And I got to get a drink of water. Whew. Y'all got me winded. Typically, these earnings calls start at like 4:30 to 5 o'clock. So this is like the longest one ever. This is like the longest earnings call that I've ever had to wait. So they're a little on the late side of things, but it is what it is. We're all good. We're all good up in here. Also, feel free to share out the link. We're so close. I think we get 50 more people in here to break the record. You can get to 180, we break the record. The record of the most people in the earnings call on here. We gotta been hanging around that 120, 130 mark right now. People popping in, popping out, probably waiting for it to call to come on. So it is what it is. But what do you think? It's the Blackberry Gang. Mark Madeo says. Mark, welcome. Thank you so much. David, welcome. Let's see here. SSFC09. Blitzkrieg, Nathan, Romans. Let's see here. We got Matt, VK. Everybody, welcome so much. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for hitting up that live chat. Again, thank you all for coming in here. I'm excited. I'm trying to take you through the last 10 minutes until we get to this call. And anything y'all wanna get out of your system, hit in that live chat. Let me know. We got people from all over the world in here. This blows my mind. Blows my mind. How many? I was like Germany. I seen Croatia, Argentina, Canada. Like, man, I can't even remember all the other countries that we're seeing on there. There was just so many. Y'all from everywhere. It's crazy. Oh, it blows my mind. It's how this little country, this little guy from the country out here in the cornfields of Ohio can speak to y'all from across the world. It's insane. We're less than 10 minutes. Are y'all getting excited yet? I'm curious. Hit up the live chat. Are you getting excited? Let me know. You gotta be. It's coming soon. Although stock is hitting some aftermarket lows right now. So it is Boca Chica. Dana's like, Boca Chica. Hey, Chica Chica. You're like, hello. My friend spent 50K on BB. I'm trying to support him. We go down together, but hopefully up. We don't lose unless we sell. That's the hard part. Holding. David, you're right. Hold. Diamond hands. Thanks for the live stream. This is great. Way better than refreshing Google. That is true. You could just be sitting there going. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Come on in. Join the earnings. I try to keep up to date with all the notable ones. And yeah, whew, down 6% right now. Ugh. All I gotta say is let's hope this call isn't like the I believe it was Kodak. So I had an earnings call with Kodak, and everybody was all excited for it. We were doing this earnings call. You can go on my my live stream somewhere. It's on there somewhere, Kodak, and watch it. But there's a the actual. They didn't even do a Q&A. It was the shortest earnings call. I swear it lasted like 15 minutes. All these people were waiting, and then finally they did a call. And the CEO just like stops talking, right? It stops talking right in the middle, like almost like a weird dramatic pause. And so like it stops, and I'm kind of like, wait, did the feed go out? So I'm looking around. I'm like, what's going on? What is this? What is this? And then all of a sudden I hear this. And keep in mind, I had his headphones on, right? So this is in my ears. And then this is what I hear. It's like breathing, and I'm going, what in the world? And then all of a sudden, like delayed, and then I hear, all right, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, have a nice day. And I was like, it was the most awkward ending of a call. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming just the CEO of Kodak's just not one to, do public speaking. I don't know, but it was no offense to Kodak by any means. Like, it was just one of those moments that was just kind of, it was very awkward. It's in my ears, and I had someone like breathe. It's literally like someone's breathing in my ears. It's so weird. But anyway, you go back, you can check it. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I even typed in the live chat, dramatic pause. It's like dramatic pause. So you should still see me on the screen, by the way, throughout the earnings. You'll be able to see me. I'll probably, I'll be in here. You know, I'll be listening in. I like to listen in, see what's going on, learn about the stock. So you might still see me. So don't think that I'm just gonna disappear, but I'm here. But I'll be in the live chat, so I'll chat it up the best I can in there. 128 viewers, and we're less than 7 minutes away. You think you guys can get it to 180? Ladies and gentlemen, can you get it to 180? Over 180, that's the record. You gotta share it out. You gotta let people know. We're less than 7 minutes. We get the countdown right here on the Pop the Chart live stream, and we are moving up. Look at the stock move. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Big old pop right there. Coming up. Moving on up. Still down 3%, but hey, it's still up. Hey, moving in the right direction, right? It's moving in the right direction. Just gotta keep going. Go upward. Turn that 15 MA upwards and head that back over top of that 200 EMA. It will be good. All right, so hopefully this call gets us hopefully this call gets us something. Wish I had bought more crypto instead of BB. Oh, man. Oh, my friend was trying to make money for his down payment on a home. It backfired. Apartment life for... Oh, now come on. Y'all can't bet your house on this now. You can't... All right, rule number 1. Only invest in the market the money that you are willing to lose. Okay? Key. That is key, right? Only invest in the market the money you are willing to lose. Okay? But again, I do hear you, right? Diamond Hands. It's not a loss unless you sell it. So there you go. It says, will you show the conference call? I will. Unfortunately, right now, the way the actual screen is, like, for me to mute it, I got to keep it in this screen over here, because I can't see it if I make it small and bring it back to the screen that you all are watching. So just hang in there. I will pull it up on the screen. I do have it. Yes. I have it. I'll bring it over here very shortly. It's we have about 5 minutes. I don't want to turn the audio on until right about a minute before it goes live. I'll probably get hit with another one of those flags from YouTube about the hold music, but it is what it is. I can't do nothing about hold music, right? It's like, what do you want me to do if I'm playing a conference call and there's hold music, right? Like, come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Anyway, so I will bring it up. We'll get it ready. Bigger risk, bigger reward, but I agree. I hear you. Hey, I hear you, David. I see what your friend was doing there. Hey, we're 8 likes away from 50, by the way. You can at least get me to 50. Give me the 50. 50. Come on. You can do it. Click that button. I tell you what. I'll bring out the unicorn. If y'all get it to 50, I'll bring out the unicorn. They're like, unicorn? What's... Some of the peeps that maybe didn't see it earlier were like, what's he talking about? A unicorn? You'll see what I'm talking about. You gotta get to 50 likes though. 50 likes and you get the unicorn. You get to see it. It's epic, I'm telling you. I'm waiting. Oh yeah. Get to 50 likes, you get to see the unicorn. They're like, well, I want to see a unicorn. I'm going to click the like button. There we go. 7 away. Almost there. 7 people click that like button. You get to see a unicorn. Gotta do it. I'm giving an even trade-off, right? It's a unicorn. How many people have a unicorn on the live stream? I'm telling you. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We're less than 3 minutes. I got the, We're actually at the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. So click that like button. All right, 6 more. 6 more. You get to see the unicorn. We're at a 2-minute warning. Come on. 6 more likes. Click that like button. Hit it. It says, let's see here. Laugh loud, bro. Much worse than I thought. He said, bro. Anyway, by the way, as we're getting ready to flip over, I'm gonna go ahead and flip over here to the other music. Here we go. Woo, gotta turn down the music. 5 away from seeing a unicorn. Y'all gonna get to see it. Here we go. I'm gonna get hit with the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Blackberry earnings call. Again, by the way, real quick before it goes live, my name's Corey. I'm host of Pop the Chart. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come join me for my show. I do it market open through market close, Monday through Friday. Please come join. Please hit that subscribe button. I am new. I'm trying to build the channel, and anything that you could do to help it grow would be phenomenal. And I am going to pull this up to the screen here so that you can see it. I might have to make it a little smaller. Actually, hang on. I'm going to do one thing really quick. I am going to go to this so that I can make it smaller. As soon as it goes live, I will mute it. Okay, I can't make it any smaller than that. Well, that stinks. It is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it. I'll probably have to just move my face. The problem is, it's the chart. I'll play with it on the screen here. I'll try to make it my best. We don't have a lot of room. It won't go any smaller. It's not one of those things where the the screen like goes down, right? You lose the screen. But anyway, like I said, we should be going live any moment. It's 5:30. Be ready. Again, thank you so much for joining. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come join us, share the link out. Let's get it over 180. We can do it. And again, thank you to all the BlackBerry investors for coming out to the Pop the Chart channel. I will talk to you after the earnings call, so stick around. We'll have a real short chat after the earnings call. And we'll roll out here. One more like. Hit that like button real quick. We'll get to 50. Hit it. Here we go.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BlackBerry fourth quarter and fiscal year 2021 results conference call. My name is Sadie and I will be your conference moderator for today's call. During the presentation, all participants will be in a listen-only mode. We will be facilitating a brief question and answer session towards the end of the conference. You should need assistance during the call, please signal a conference specialist by pressing *0. As a reminder, this conference is being recorded for a replay purposes. I would now like to turn today's call over to Tim Foote, BlackBerry Investor Relations. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Sadie. Good afternoon and welcome to BlackBerry's fourth quarter fiscal 2021 earnings conference call. With me on the call today are Executive Chair and Chief Executive Officer John Chen and Chief Financial Officer Steve Ray. After I read our cautionary note regarding forward-looking statements, John will provide a business update and Steve will review the financial results. We will then open the call for a brief Q&A session. This call is available to the general public via call-in numbers and via webcast in the investor information section at blackberry.com. A replay will also be available on the blackberry.com website. Some of the statements we'll be making today constitute forward-looking statements and are made pursuant to the safe harbor provisions of applicable U.S. and Canadian securities laws. We'll indicate forward-looking statements by using words such as expect, will, should, model, intend, believe, and similar expressions. Forward-looking statements are based on estimates and assumptions made by the company in light of its experience and its perception of historical trends, current conditions, and expected future developments, as well as other factors that the company believes are relevant. Many factors could cause the company's actual results or performance to differ materially from those expressed or implied by the forward-looking statements. These factors include the risk factors that are discussed in the company's annual filings and MD&A, including the COVID-19 pandemic. You should not place undue reliance on the company's forward-looking statements. The company has no intention and undertakes no obligation to update or revise any forward-looking statements except as required by law. As is customary during the call, John and Steve will reference non-GAAP numbers in a summary of our quarterly results. For reconciliation between our GAAP and non-GAAP numbers, please see the earnings press release and supplement published earlier today, which are available on the EDGAR, CEDAR, and BlackBerry.com websites. And with that, I'll turn the call over to John.
Thanks, Jim. Tim. Sorry. Thanks, Tim. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. I'll begin with three headlines for the quarter. The first headline is licensing. This quarter, we entered into an exclusive negotiation with a North American party for the sale of the portion of the company's patent portfolio primarily related to mobile devices, messaging, and wireless networking. BlackBerry will retain rights to use these patents. Patents associated with the company's strategic software and services business, including Spark, QNX, IV, secure communication, and critical event management, will continue to be owned and managed by BlackBerry. The company has not yet reached a definitive binding agreement, and negotiations are ongoing. The company limits its licensing activities in the quarter due to the negotiations and because of accounting rules, which Steve will explain later. This results in licensing revenue being lower than expected. The second headline is software and services. This quarter, we saw a slight sequential revenue improvement for Spark and a continuing recovery for BTS. BTS had a good quarter despite vehicle production headwinds from the global chip shortage. Software and services billings grew strongly and are now back to the level of a year ago. The third headline is BlackBerry IVY. Discussion with automakers and tier ones are progressing well, and I'll touch on some of the exciting developments later. Now let me get into the more details. BlackBerry reported total company revenue of $215 million, 215. Software and services revenue was $165. Licensing and others was $50 million, 50. Gross margin was 73%. Earnings per share was positive 3 cents. Cash generated from operation came in at $51 million. Total ending cash and investment as of February 28 was $804 million. I'll now turn to our business commentary, starting with software and services. Our ongoing strategy is to safeguard the Internet of Things with intelligence security. We achieved this by combining our 30 years plus of security expertise with newly acquired technologies such as Cylance AI and machine learning. We currently serve the market in two different ways. The first is to provide cybersecurity for enterprise, particularly large, highly regulated verticals such as government, financial services, and healthcare. Here we protect endpoints, networks, and communications with our zero trust architecture. The second is to embed technology to provide safety and security to the endpoint. Here our focus is currently largely on automotive. Again, a very large, fast-growing market. Starting from a QNX installed base of over 175 million cars on the road today, QNX and IVY, in partnership with AWS, have significant growth opportunities. Over time, these two paths that I mentioned will intersect and provide tremendous opportunity for BlackBerry. Investment in smart mobility and smart city infrastructure will help drive this convergence. But obviously the market is still early. We recognize the need to be louder when communicating our strategy and who BlackBerry is today. This month we launch a major new digital, radio, and print branding campaign across North America and the UK to get the message out powerfully into the marketplace. From a financial reporting perspective, starting this Q1, which is this quarter we're in, we intend to report software and services as two separate revenue lines, namely cybersecurity and BTS. The cybersecurity line addressed the cybersecurity endpoint management and critical event management markets. Our main competitors, including other leading next-generation endpoint security providers, as well as notable UEM vendors. We address these markets with our AI-driven Spark, a fully integrated UES and UEM platform, along with AtHoc and SecuSmart. BTS addresses the embedded software and vehicle data analytics markets. Notable competitors including auto-grade Linux, Android, and proprietary operating systems. Our QNX product offers the highest level of embedded functional safety and security, while BlackBerry IVY will provide an end-to-end solution for harnessing data in a car. We believe that this change will help investors to gain greater insight into the performance and opportunity of these businesses going forward. Moving on to software and services metrics. ARR was approximately $468 million, slightly down from last quarter, primarily due, as expected, to the pandemic-related impact on BTS. Dollar-based net retention rate improved sequentially from 90% last quarter to 91% this past quarter. Net customer churn remained low at around 1%. Now moving on to BTS. As a reminder, QNX is by far the largest component of BTS. As we anticipated during last quarter earnings call, we saw improvement in both QNX design phase revenue and production-based royalties. This improvement continued despite the challenge from the global chip shortage and its impact on auto supply chain. It's not fully clear what the impact will be on production volumes, at least nor for how long will it last. However, we continue to expect improvement from BTS in the upcoming fiscal year. Our plan of returning to a pre-pandemic normal revenue run rate of around $50 million per quarter by mid-fiscal year assumes that the new challenges are overcome by that point. Looking beyond the short-term headwinds, though, Strategy Analytics, a leading research firm, estimate that there will be a large expansion in the number of embedded systems in a car by 2027. They estimated this growth will be mainly driven by ADAS, which is Advanced Driver Assist Systems, or as well as data gateways. These systems require the highest level of safety certification and are increasingly deployed on chips with higher compute power. Both factors play to QNX strengths, and recent wins, some of which I'll mention a little shortly, give real data points that support this trend. This validates the strategy of focusing on safety critical application and points to an increasing ASP per car. During the quarter, QNX strengthened its leadership position in its safety critical software. We announced enhancement to our hypervisor, which, by the way, is the only one in the market certified to the highest level of functional safety. We also announced a number of design wins, including our Motional, a joint venture between Hyundai and Aptiv, will be using QNX Black Channel communication technology in its next generation driverless vehicle. Also, Baidu announced that their machine maps, a critical component of autonomous driving, will also be built on QNX and designed into the new energy ion models from GAC, which happen to be a leading Chinese electrical vehicle automaker. These announcements demonstrate that QNX is at the heart of latest vehicle technology developments, positioning the business well for future revenue growth. It was also confirmed at CES that QNX has been selected by Sony, the latest Sony New Vision S car. Furthermore, Scania selected QNX as its primary operating system for its heavy-duty trucks. Overall, in the quarter, QNX has 25 design wins, with 9 in auto and 16 in general embedded market, or JAM. The auto wins were predominantly ADAS and digital instrument cluster designs. The JAM wins include a mail processing control system for USPS, United States Postal Service, a connected manufacturing plant system from GE, and a next generation eye surgery equipment from a leading medical device company. We are delighted to report that now we have design wins, with 23 of the world top 25 electric vehicle OEMs, who together represent 68% of the global EV production. This is an increase, by the way, from 19 of the top 25 last quarter, with recent wins including Toyota and Honda. In the recent reports, Deloitte estimated that the CAGR, the compound annual growth rate, for global EV growth sales will be around 29% over the next 10 years, and QNX is well positioned to benefit from this growth. Let me now provide you with an update on IVY. Since the announcement in December, the response from OEMs has been very positive. We have held many discussions, many workshops with a number of leading automakers, and are pleased on how these discussions have progressed so far. Many use cases has already been discussed, showing the potential of this platform once creative app developers are able to build on it. Most of these use cases are being developed under NDA and can be shared right now. However, one we can share is the Right to Repair initiative, Gartner, the leading analyst, has identified BlackBerry IVY as a potential solution to the problem of safety and securely sharing standardized vehicle data with repair shops without compromising either vehicle safety or the OEM's IP. To support the development of the app ecosystems, this quarter we made an investment to grow the IVY R&D team. This includes starting an ecosystem development group led by a new executive joining us shortly from a major OEM. We recently announced the creation of an IVY Innovation Fund. The fund will drive use case innovation and adoption of IVY by startups. We intended to start with a $50 million investment in the fund. Portfolio company, by the way, will also have access to up to $100,000 in AWS credit, as well as insight and guidance through the AWS Activate program, a program that has already helped develop hundreds and thousands of early-stage startups. We're also soon to unveil an IVY Advisory Council designed to shape and advise the IVY development community, focused on defining vertical-specific use cases. Among the first names to have already signed up are leading insurance company, technology company, as well as telcos. Their input will complement the auto industry expertise provided by the top OEMs and Tier 1. Following our IVY announcement, major players such as Ford and Google, as well as Bosch and Microsoft, and announced commitments to the vehicle data market. Because IVY is hardware, operating system, and cloud agnostic, we do not see these announcements as competition, but rather opportunity for IVY to partner and add value. The vehicle data analytics market is both large and growing. McKinsey, in their Monetizing Car Data report, estimated that the TAM, the total available market, will be in the region of $450 to $750 billion per year by 2030. We recognize that this market is going to be competitive, but we're still very well positioned. While we are already working with OEM, in October we expect to release the early access version of IVY. We also expect to start shipping the product in February of next year. Now moving on to Spark. As a reminder, we launched our new Spark Suites in May and the Cyber Suites in October. Pipeline for our Spark Suites grew strongly sequentially. The typical sales cycles is given 9 months, so we're expecting a good second half for the fiscal 22. We continue to have success in upgrading our UEM install base to Spark, adding Unified Endpoint Security or UES. This year, we will start focusing on new logos for the Cyber Suite. Across Spark, we start to see strength in both renewal and upsell in our key verticals. Let me share some names with you, some wins. These included Q4 businesses with IRS, the United States Department of Commerce, the Qatar Development Bank, the Scottish Government, as well as the Scottish Police, the London Metro Police Services, and the U.S. Marine Corps, as well as Bell Canada, just to name a few. On the service front, I must mention that none of our Guard MDR managed service customer were negatively impacted by the recent SolarWinds breach. While I'm on that subject, the Hafnia state-sponsored attack on Microsoft Exchange Server identified early this month was an example of threat actors leveraging patch vulnerabilities. The script control of our EPP product, Protect, has demonstrated we can safeguard customers from this threat. Optics, our EDR product, provides additional protection. We're excited about 2 upcoming products that will launch and are an important part of our extended detection and response, or our XDR strategy. The first is our cloud-based EDR product, Optics 3.0, that's due to be released this coming quarter, and will expand data query and provide richer content for alert triage and threat hunting. The second is our Blackberry Gateway product that will be the first to offer the Zero Trust network access to both SaaS environment as well as on-prem applications, while enabling Cylance AI for faster detection and response. We will provide more detail at our virtual analyst day next month. Finally, a brief words about Secusmart and AtHoc. We have been pleased with the progress made by Secusmart this fiscal year. Secusmart technology is now used by 18 governments worldwide, offering the highest level of security for voice and text communication. AtHoc had a strong position in federal government around the world, including protecting over 70% of U.S. federal government employees. We see a significant opportunity for AtHoc in the enterprise. And following the quarter end, just most recently that is, we announced a new Blackberry Alert product. Alert is built on our critical event management expertise in the public sector, but with the additional features tailored to the needs of the enterprise, such as integration with Microsoft Teams and ServiceNow. While it's much early in the stage of our sale, we have already recorded enterprise win, including Fujitsu. I'll now turn the call over to Steve to provide more details about our financial performance. Steve?
Thank you, John. My comments on our financial performance for the fiscal quarter will be in non-GAAP terms unless otherwise noted. Please refer to the supplemental table in the press release for the GAAP and non-GAAP details. Please note that starting in the first quarter of our new fiscal year, we will no longer adjust GAAP revenue for deferred revenue acquired. This means that GAAP and non-GAAP revenue will be the same going forward, and comparatives will be conformed accordingly. We delivered fourth quarter non-GAAP total company revenue of $215 million and GAAP total company revenue of $210 million. Fourth quarter total company gross margin was 73%. Our non-GAAP gross margin includes software deferred revenue acquired but not recognized of $5 million and excludes stock compensation expense of $1 million. Fourth quarter operating expenses were $140 million. Our non-GAAP operating expenses exclude $32 million in amortization of acquired intangibles, $22 million in impairment of long-term assets, primarily due to rationalization of real estate due to the transition to remote working models, $16 million in stock compensation expense, $3 million for software deferred commissions expense acquired, and $258 million fair value adjustment on the convertible debentures, which is a non-cash accounting adjustment largely driven by market conditions. Needless to say, this is due to the exceptionally high volatility and trading volume in the company's shares during the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter non-GAAP operating income was $18 million, and fourth quarter non-GAAP net income was $16 million. Non-GAAP earnings per share was 3 cents in the quarter. Our adjusted EBITDA was $35 million this quarter, excluding the non-GAAP adjustments previously mentioned. I will now provide a breakdown of our revenue in the quarter. Software and services revenue was $165 million. Software product revenue remained in the range of 80 to 85% of the total, with professional services comprising the balance. The recurring proportion of software product revenue was approximately 90%. As John mentioned earlier, for the new fiscal year, we intend to report software and services revenue in 2 lines, cybersecurity and BTS. Licensing and other revenue was $50 million in the fourth quarter. Further to John's comments regarding negotiations relating to a potential sale, licensing activities have been limited not only due to the ongoing negotiations, but also because revenue from additional transactions that could have been completed in the quarter would have been treated as contingent revenue and deferred to future periods. Therefore, had negotiations not been in progress, we believe licensing revenue would have been higher. Now moving to our balance sheet and cash flow performance. Total cash equivalents, and investments were $804 million at February 28, 2021, an increase of $47 million during the quarter. Our net cash position increased to $439 million at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter free cash flow was $48 million, and cash generated from operations was $51 million, and capital expenditures were $3 million. That concludes my comments. I'll now turn the call back to John.
Thank you, Steve. For this upcoming fiscal year, our primary focus is for software and services. It's on software and services growth. As mentioned earlier, we will not be making any non-GAAP adjustment to revenue starting this fiscal year. Therefore, any revenue outlook comments I will make today and Steve will make today will be on a GAAP basis. Because of the ongoing negotiation regarding the patent portfolio that we discussed, we're unable to provide a full year licensing revenue outlook at this time, but I will give you some color at the end so that we have some plans, but it's still a lot of moving parts on that. So first, we anticipate double-digit billings growth for both cybersecurity and BTS for the fiscal year 22, resulting in total software and services GAAP revenue in the range of, excuse me, got my notes all jumbled up. Resulting in total software and services GAAP revenue in the range of $675 to $715 million, 675 to 715. This represents a growth rate of between 9 to 15% from fiscal year 21. Cybersecurity, which will include UEM, UES, Ad Hoc, and SecuSmart, is expected to have full year GAAP revenue in the range of $495 to $515, 495 to 515 millions, of course. I'm sorry. BTS is expected to have full year GAAP revenue in the range of $180 to $200 million. For both cybersecurity and BTS, we anticipate revenue in the second half of the fiscal year to be stronger than the first half. Because of the ongoing negotiation regarding the patent portfolio that we discussed, there is uncertainty around the licensing revenue outlook. However, appreciating that it will be useful to have an outlook for modeling purpose, the most conservative scenario in which we model that sales does not happen or does not complete, full year licensing revenue will be in the region of $100 million. In this scenario, we assume that negotiation and regulatory review continue for the first half, and therefore we expect revenue to be limited in the range of maybe 10 to 15 million per quarter. However, we believe that the completion of the transaction will be beneficial to our shareholders. We will, of course, update you on any of the major developments. This has been an unusual and challenging year to navigate. Despite the challenges, we had a strong year executing our technology roadmap, bringing 59 new products to market. That's up from 30 last year. In particular, the Spark and Cyber Suite has made significant step forward. We also make significant progress with strategic partnership, both from a technology as well as a go-to-market perspective. Our IV partnership with AWS have obviously been a particular standout. I would like now to open for the call for Q&A. Operator, will you please help us?
Yes, sir. And now we will begin the question and answer session. To ask a question, you may press star 1 on your telephone keypad. If you are using speakerphone, please make sure your mute function is turned off to allow your signal to reach our equipment. Again, press star 1 to ask a question. We'll pause for just a moment to allow everyone an opportunity to signal for question. We request that you limit yourself to 1 question and 1 follow-up. For our first question, we have Mike Walkley from Canaccord. Mike, your line is open.
Good afternoon, Mike.
Hey, John. Congrats on all the announcements and busy year for you guys. I guess the first question for me is just trying to understand the licensing negotiations a little better. Should you complete the sale, is this the vast majority of your portfolio and you won't have any licensing revenue going forward? Is it really the whole portfolio, or is it just a portion of it? Just trying to gauge that.
Well, it's a major portion of our portfolio. As I said, we cover 3 major areas: cellular, wireless communications, and networking. So things that is relevant, but it's not useful to us today in our strategic software part of the business. And we retained all the embedded and all the finance and all the encryption and security technology patents.
Okay, great. And then my follow-up question, just on the guidance, and I think it would be great to break out the 2 divisions. On the 9 to 15% growth can you maybe help us think about the 2 areas, which one you think will grow stronger? I'm assuming it's BTS given the recovery in auto, but any color on how the 2 different divisions, cybersecurity and BTS, might grow?
Yes. I think because it's revenue, first of all, let me clarify one thing. Billings, we expect double-digit growth in both Spark and BTS. From a revenue standpoint, because it's subscription-based revenue, we expect single-digit percentage growth in Spark, and we expect double-digit percentage growth in BTS. So you are right in expecting BTS to have a strong growth because of the recovery.
Yeah, the double-digit billings in both would be great. Okay, thank you.
Sure, absolutely.
For our next question, we have Daniel Chan from TD Securities. Daniel, your line is open.
Hey, Daniel.
Hi, John. Just a question about how you're hoping to structure the deal for the patent sale. Should we expect ongoing royalties to come from, maybe you get a portion of the licensing fees that the buyer will take, or is this more of a one-time deal?
There is a majority of the deal will come in one time early, but there is a tail that goes on. I can't give you the details of this for multiple number of years.
Okay. Now, you mentioned in the past that you've had offers for the entire portfolio. So what's different now that's making you consider selling it?
There are two reasons. Number one is I really think it's a wrong thing to sell the entire portfolio because there's so much of we have an ongoing business in cybersecurity and an ongoing business in BTS, which of course includes IV and QNX. I think selling those portfolio will be extremely unwise, for the company and for the shareholders. So I think the team were able to get connected with parties that are willing to address the portfolio part that is not being used by us today. So it just worked out from a business-friendly point of view.
Okay. And just one more, if I may. If this deal does go through, any thoughts on how you'll deploy that capital?
Yeah, we're going to invest in both cyber, and we have an ambition in cyber that I know we have lost a couple of years because of our integrations, and we have our product all caught up. So you'll see us being more aggressive. In fact, we ran an ad today, intelligence security everywhere, an ad today. I just saw it on New York Times, and so we're just going to step up in both people and spending and resources to go after the market. And it's a huge, as you know very well, it's a huge market, and no winner, no clear winner at this point, and the barrier entries are not that high. So we should be able to capture some new businesses. So we're going to invest in that, and then of course we're going to invest heavily on ID. In-vehicle data platform is very important to every OEM, whether they build it themselves, work with somebody else, or work with somebody like us is all very important. So our relationship with AWS in this case is a big plus. So those are the two businesses that we're going to invest in.
Great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
For our next question, we have Trip Chowdhury from Global Equities.
Hi there. Hello.
Congratulations.
Hi,
Very
Trip.
solid for the very challenging year. Very good execution, John. Two quick questions I have. If we reflect upon the popularity of Apple iOS, it also started with an innovation fund that Apple created. But the difference is it was not just Apple, but they also got 2-3 venture capitalists along with it. And today we know something which is called app economy, which is a multi-billion-dollar market, and Apple is a prime beneficiary. When we look at the Ivy platform that you have, it is spectacular. Like, you are moving really at the speed of light. In October, the product will be launched, and for the developers, for the developer preview. Next year, it will be in the market, and you have the innovation fund, exactly $50 was the seed money Apple put in. But wondering, do you have or have you thought about also bringing in venture capitalists also and jumpstart a sub-app economy, automobile applications economy, or something along those lines? Have you thought on those? And also, do you think you could provide, which would be very, very solid differentiation for your company, is if you could not just provide the money like what Apple did, but also provide intellectual property, patent protection to each and every company that creates products or applications on your platform, and take an equity stake in each one of those startups. That will make your company completely, it's little speculative, but it could be a much better strategy that Apple had with its iOS platform. Any thoughts you may have? Then I have a follow-up question.
Okay, great, Trip. Thank you. So we only, initially we put up $50 million of this fund. And the objective, so everybody, the objective is to make sure that we could build application. And we believe that although we could build a very solid in-vehicle data analytics platform, without good applications and use cases, it would not be sticky. It will not be adopted. I think there are a lot of companies that could build data platform. Maybe ours more secure, XYZ, and so forth. And having a partner like AWS help, but at the same time, it won't get the stickiness. So I didn't want to learn the experience or learn the lesson twice. So this is important that early on I start up the enablement group that go after applications, that we build some ourselves. But the majority is going to have to be encourage startups and even established company that is interested in working with AWS Cloud and working with BlackBerry QNX and all the other technology that we provide and build up application on the Ivy. And I also added that we are going to start a advisory council, which are vertical industry people, as I said. And they will then bring in some ideas that this is how I could see, Ivy help out in my business case going forward. To answer your questions, with the limited fund that we have to establish, initially $50 million, we will have to work with other VCs. And so now I haven't got to the steps of trying to pull them in and being a co-funder, but we will have to work through their pipeline and identify a target company that could be benefit from both what AWS offer, like which is $100,000 worth of free cloud usage, so that they could run their tests and the development. AWS also have a lot of tools and a lot of know-how in Navigate, called the Navigate, to help them. We of course provide them a test bed and the technology support and help. As far as IP is concerned, I don't think we're going to touch other people's IP unless that we see ourselves, owning part of it. We're going to let that company own that IP, the company that we invest in. So I don't know whether I could help to protect them, but obviously we could help them to accelerate the IP filing. We know we have a lot of people that knows how to do this very well.
Very good, John. As you know, today, intellectual property and patents are the new gold. Second question I had was regarding the intellectual property portfolio you have. The last time I counted, it was more than 30,000 patents that you have.
38,000 to be exact.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Now, I know it's very difficult to put the details of your ongoing negotiations, but ballpark figure, are we talking about 20,000 patents which will be sold, or 15,000 or 30,000? Just a ballpark, half of.
I best not to do this to provide the answer. Sorry about that, because it's part of our negotiation. So the category I put out was probably the best you could get, at least for now. The categories obviously are cellular, networking, and I'm missing one. Cellular, networking, and messaging. Sorry, cellular, networking, and messaging. And then, encryption, security, IV, QNX are all separated from this. I'm not included.
Excellent. I think I had my questions answered. All the best, and looking forward for an exciting 2022 fiscal year.
Thank you, Trip.
For our next question, we have Paul Treiber from RBC Capital Markets. Paul, your line is open.
Oh, thanks very much, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Just on the patent sale, the $100 million in patent license revenue that you expect for this year, just if the sale goes through, does the $100 million go away? So eventually, all the patent licensing revenue goes with the sale. And conversely, if hypothetically speaking, if the sale doesn't happen at all, should we think of patent licensing revenue being in that continued at that, I think $250 million in the past is what you said on a annual basis?
It's good. Paul, that's a good question. So this is an unusual year. So let's talk about if the patent license goes through, the sale goes through, we will record a one-time gain of a reasonably big number, followed by a tail of up to 7 years. So it will not go away to zero. There are some recurring stuff that most of them will not be with us, but and so it will not be zero, but it will be quite small if the patent sales go through with one big year in this fiscal year 2022. If the patent sale does not go through, then the first couple of quarters will be low, because as the patent sale is being negotiated right now, I actually are unable to do more other negotiation going on. So the pipeline basically is frozen, but it won't go away. So if the patent sale does not go through, I may have to suffer a little bit for the first couple of 2-3 quarters, and then we will then resume the target 250 a year patent licensing. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, no, that's very helpful. And I assume that the cash flow would be similarly aligned with those revenue numbers.
Unfortunately, yes. The cash flow will be similarly aligned.
Okay, that's very helpful. And then the second one is just a big picture, like with the stock, having gone through the rally that it's gone through, finance theory would say your cost of capital, your cost of equity is lower. And so the question is seeing this sort of newfound enthusiasm and lower cost of capital, have you contemplated, issuing equity, at these levels, seeing how it could, enhance the strategy, having, more equity or more cash?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's been a constant conversation with various bankers from our strategic planning group and our M&A group. Today I'm not working on any specific thing, but we're open. I mean, we're not there's no principle that we won't do. The only thing that we won't do is we won't intentionally dilute our shareholders just to keep some money in the banks on the balance sheets. I like to make sure that we have at least some idea of the usage. So when people come to me and say, by the way, you could raise a convert at 0%, and a premium of X% up, 40%, 50% up, let's say, I see that very attractive, but then I keep asking my people, so okay, once you get the money, what are you going to do with it? Because you have a dilution hanging over your head, and so I don't know whether I answer your question. I guess just kind of explain how I think about it. I'm not against it. I know there's very attractive terms out there, and at this level of equity. But I wanted to make sure that we have a targeted use that could help the business first.
And maybe another way to ask the same question is, for your strategic plan, you don't require a significant acquisition or deployment of capital to execute on that current plan that you have.
No, we do. The plan I gave you, 9 to 15% growth, does not assume any acquisition.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
For our next question, we have Paul Steve from Kosha Capital Markets. Paul, your line.
Hi there.
Hey, John. John,
hi.
Just recognizing it's challenging with the situation with licensing, but I guess with the proceeds, if we assume this proceeds, how would we think about deploying that capital? I know you answered it earlier, but I guess the point being, is it envisioned that you would look to do like some type of a strategic or transformative M&A to materially accelerate growth in the business? I think becomes the question. And I do have a quick follow-up that's somewhat focused.
Yes, it really is, Paul. It's really somehow depending on the target out there. The answer to your question is I will always love to do that. I really do. And so, there's also a question of affordability. But especially in the auto space, in the auto tech space, I think, with our position with QNX and stuff we were doing on IV, with, silences technology that could go into a car, I think we're well positioned in terms of what we could put in. There might be some acquisition we need to make to further our growth rate of our revenue. That will be a target, a be interesting target. Today there is no specific target I had in mind. My people always have a list of names that they go look at, but I don't have any specific thing. But the answer to your question is the usage; those will be of a priority usage for us.
Okay, and then maybe related. Let's set aside whatever's going to occur with the patent sale will transpire or not, as the case might be. Just dialing back to your comments earlier in the call, can you talk to us about how we should think about the level of spend? I know you're not guiding EBITDA or free cash flow, and I respect why, but maybe just help us put it in context. I think you talked about accelerating increased growth, but then when I look at the spend, and I know maybe Q4 isn't the best spot to look, sales and marketing is up 10 year on year, 10%, and I know it's got stock-based comp in there, but R&D actually offset it. So should we think net that you're actually dipping in and we might go negative a little bit, or no?
No, that's not our intent. We have a reasonably large number of hires, mostly in sales and marketing, sales and field marketing, in our plan that I just provided you. I mean, I know you're right. I'm unable to give you the EPS guidance and cash flow guidance only because I have, the licensing part is shifting so much. So we didn't want to go there at this point. But so so the answer to your question, it was not intended to reduce spending. However, we are taking reduction in G&A. We are also going to take reduction in real estate. If you notice that Steve had mentioned that we have an impairment charge of $22 million, and a lot of them related to real estate. It's because we decided to cut down our real estate footprint by maybe up to 25%. And this way that we will have, after the pandemic, we will have roughly about 20 to 25% of our team members that will be working remotely on a rather permanent basis. We will provide some hoteling offices. And I think you see that in many companies, especially in kind of a software tech company. We decided we don't want to go all 100% because we want to maintain level of creativity and personality involvement. But so we're going to save some money from infrastructures. We're going to save some money from IT and some of the consolidation work over there. And then we will then fund engineering and mostly fund go-to-market.
Great. I'll just ask one last quick clarifying one. Can you just comment, and I respect that it's difficult, but like obviously we had this situation in Japan relating to chips and automotive.
Mm-hmm.
What's sort of the broader mood, John, in terms of the base? Obviously, these decisions don't get made in a vacuum or overnight, but is there overall maybe a bit of a pause going on, or people are still moving forward with projects? And I'll pass the line.
So far, with the 25 design win we have in the quarter, with some really big name wins, Toyota, Honda in EV, Scania in trucks in Sweden, and other things, other wins that we have. So far, the auto space are still very vibrant from a design win standpoint. Then eventually it will hit us. I'm following what GM and Ford had said publicly, that GM has stated that second half of this year, the chip shortages issues will be overcome, and they assume reduction of the free shutdown factories right now. So that's why we said when we do our planning today, we assume that we continue to win design wins in QNX, that we will then, have developer license as revenue, and hoping that we'll do some more professional services, and then the production obviously kick in the future. It does affect us immediately a little bit, but since we're in the recovering mode, I think it's being absorbed in somewhat. So our guidance of 180 to 200 million for the year assume that this problem, shortage problem, or the planned shutdown problem, ends in mid-year. Now, that's just a stake in the ground. I mean, we have to model it somehow, somewhere. If that prolonged, then that will prolong our recovery. But I'm hoping to minimize that as best as we can. Not every plant is shut down, by the way. Obviously, you know that.
Yeah, that helps. Thanks, guys. All the best.
Sure, absolutely.
Next, we have Stephen Lee from Raymond James. Stephen, your line's open.
Hey, John. How profitable are these licensing revenues? Is the gross margin, for example, higher than your corporate average?
Yes, yes, which is painful for us in the first couple of quarters, because we expect one way or the other it's going to be a low revenue, low level. But the answer is yes, it's higher than the corporate number by significant percentage.
Okay. So, John, if the patent sale goes through, could your EBITDA turn negative, for example?
Yeah, it could be. And I'm hoping to EBITDA go negative. I didn't calculate EBITDA go negative. The EPS will go negative. But I am hoping that we start registering some growth in software and services to offset it.
All right, got it. Thanks.
Absolutely.
We don't have any further questions at this time. I would now like to turn the call back over to John Chen, Executive Chair and CEO of BlackBerry, for closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't have any remarks, thank you all for your interest in the company. We will have a very interesting year ahead of us here. We believe our software services, and especially when we separate out the two lines, we already know the Sparks will do some growth in billings. Revenue growth will come in mostly from BTS, and licensing, it could go either way, and we'll keep you posted. And so I'm sorry it's being late in the evening in the East Coast. Thank you all very much for attending today's call, and have a great evening.
This concludes today's call. Thank you for your participation. You may now disconnect.
All right, see, ladies and gentlemen, that was the CEO, John Chen of BlackBerry, with the earnings call. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. By the way, don't leave yet. My name's Corey. I'm host of Pop the Chart. We're going to talk a little bit about the call just for a few minutes. What a recap. And, kind of just fill the air. Hit the live chat up. Let us know what you think of the call. What you think of the earnings. I know the chart didn't quite do as well as you probably thought it would. It kind of went down just a little bit there. But again, before you leave, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the channel. I do a show each day, market open through market close. Hang in there. We set records on my channel. Dude, our record was 180 on GameStop. Y'all took it to 294. 294. You just smashed it. You smashed it. So thank you so much for that, by the way. Thank you for hitting those like buttons. Thank you for hitting subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. I hit my monthly goal of 200 subs. Y'all are awesome. BB in the hizzy. By the way, keywords that I took. Some little things that I took from the call. All right? It's a big thing. Big thing. They said, I will not. He said, I will not dilute. I will not dilute my shareholders just to have money in the bank. When do you hear a CEO say that? That is absolutely epic. Epic. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's awesome to hear. Why? That means, hey, I ain't got to worry about any of that. I don't have to worry about dilution. I'm not worried about any of that other stuff, right? That's good news. The other thing, EV market is ginormous. It's ginormous, all right? Just from all the information that I've been doing on my channel the past month of everything that's news-wise that's going on. You got the Teslas of the world. You got CCIV, Lucid, all these companies, right? All these companies in the EV market. I think you said GAC earlier. That is crazy. Like, to think that they are writing the software solutions for that. You can't tell me that this is going to be $9 a share. Well, currently it's $8.69 a share in the aftermarket. But you can't tell me that a year from now this is going to be $9 a share. There's no way. There's no way. Like, a couple years down the road, this thing's gonna moon. Why? Because they're working with Amazon, AWS, Amazon Web Services. They're doing all this technology information. By the way, I have to say, the guy that asked the question, can you be more like Apple? that guy deserves like 1 million follows on Twitter. So if you can figure out who that person is, follow him on Twitter, because that was epic. He pretty much said, yo, CEO, let me tell you how to make some money. Let me tell you, all right? Let me give you, I'm gonna just lean in here. See, I'm gonna give you a little secret, all right? Be like Apple. That's what he said. That's what he says. He's like, be Apple. Anyway, and by the way, everybody in the live chat, you were cracking me up. So for those of you, when I was making some of the crazy stuff that we were talking about, y'all in the live chat are hilarious. You had me laughing the whole time when the CEO had to shuffle with the papers. I had to throw up the paper, to make it go with it. But y'all, man, y'all keeping me smiling, making me laugh. I love it. I can't believe it. Right now, I have 185 viewers in here still right now, and that is still more than the record of GameStop's earnings that I had. Now, granted, it's falling back a little bit. Regardless, Y'all are awesome. So for those of you that are still in there, thank you so much. I can't say thank you enough. Like, I can't say it. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for coming in, visiting this channel, and being there. All right, I thank you. So Just Willow said congrats. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Let's go preach, David. That's the other thing. David made a comment. I'm gonna try to find it. I tried to find it, David. I scroll up because you said something earlier that I thought was really interesting, and it kind of went with what I was gonna say. Where is it at? I know I can find it. Give me a second. It's in all this. You said something that I thought was really, I mean, I almost want to say it word for word. I was thinking it, and you kind of came up with it. Here it's David. Oh, where is it? I know it's in this chat somewhere. Here we go. Right here. In all seriousness, BB should be good if they believe in their software, and EV could take a few years to grow the market. I like that. I had to see. I see it, David. I know it's your words. I had to put it out there. But hey, it's absolutely true. You know, like honestly, looking ahead of the future, like they have all this technology availability right at their fingertips. They have the ability to do it. The CEO sounds like he knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna lie, just from what I heard. I mean, I honestly, I do earnings calls. I've done a bunch of earnings calls, and I've heard a few CEOs that I'm just like, is this, like, no offense, like, you might know your numbers, right? You might know your finance numbers, but, man, you just, I don't know, like, the CEO sounded like he had it together, all right? He had it together. I liked it. Yeah, the stock kind of came down. It's kind of pulled back up here. I had to take a look at that. You can follow that. I did chart it. I'll zoom out. I'm gonna move this out of the way, by the way. I'm gonna move that out of the way for a minute. Let's take a look at my my chart, right? So this is my daily chart from the just basically end of January. That was when the big Wall Street bets craze was going on. So this is what I think, right? This is where we're at right now, kind of coming down, and we had a solid floor. So I think this is actually going to continue upward, in my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. You got to make your own decisions, right? But you're more than welcome to come in. I chart stuff like this all the time, all right? I do this. I do technical analysis throughout the day, live, and with real-time news to the right. Real-time news. You can see this over here. I'm going to take it off Blackberry. Here we go. Real-time. Like right here, some Bitcoin stuff's coming across. There's SIMO. There you go. Silicon Motion Technology, now just Merchant, SD Express. All this stuff, all these tools I have available to keep you updated. And that's what I say. I'm trying to grow the channel. And the fact that we had this many people in here to hang with me today, it's mind blowing. Y'all are rocking in my channel to the moon. So I can't say thank you enough. So I'm curious. Yeah, David, you're welcome for the shout out. All right. So what do y'all think personally? Hit up the live chat real quick. I want to see what some of the comments are. While we do that, I'm going to throw out some names here. We got FC in here. We got Just Willow. Denny5 had me laughing with the woodchuck thing talking earlier, man. That's pretty funny. AC, KT Watkins in here. Thank you. Con Andreas. I'm just trying to scroll up fast. So some of this stuff, if I miss your name, I'm sorry. Rahul Nair, thank you. Huey, welcome. Thank you all so much for being a part of the channel. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Y'all made my evening. I mean, I've been rocking the live stream since like 8 this morning, all right? Now, I was up early. I've been rocking this live stream. I mean, granted, it's been 3 different streams, right? So I had to do I did a show this morning, pre-market. I did a show during my whole regular show during the day, and then we had the earnings afterwards. This has been a long day, but I've been rocking it. And y'all, right when the call was ending, I'm pretty sure I heard a dog going crazy. I really did hear the fam in the other room. They're definitely in the other room right now. So you might hear my fam. I got a 1.5-year-old daughter. She's in there. But yeah, y'all been great. Y'all been great. So anyway, highlight of the whole conference call actually is John Chen saying, I will not dilute the shares at the expense of the shareholder. Yes, that was it. As soon as he said that, I mean, my ears even perked up. It was like this. It was like I was starting to kind of, starting to nod off there for a second. Starting to go down. And he's like, I won't dilute my shareholders. Wait, did you say what I think? Did you say what I think you said? Did Dad just say that? Larry, BB, 30 by the end of the year. Yeah, $30 by the end of the year. I think there's no reason that this thing is $9. It's Blackberry. It's Blackberry. Like, it's a famous company. There's no reason this is $9 a share. Not even, doesn't even make sense. Daniel, nice. Go enjoy that family. Yes, I will. Oh, man. Look at this. I'm like the CEO of Blackberry. I got stuff stuck to my arms, right? Can y'all help me with this? All right, good. All right, back to the call, right? Back to the call. Anyway, show us your dog. Okay, I would show you my dog. Actually, I tell you what. I would show you her. There's an 85-pound German Shepherd. There's a clip. I know I stream like umpteen hours a day, right? But somewhere in my stream, I have a clip. Now, I'll need to go back, and I'm not sure which one it is or which day it is. You'd have to go back and look. You have to scrub through. But there is a clip where I actually brought my dog on the stream real quick. All right, she ran in here, she jumped up on me, and what she did, she ripped the microphone, like not the whole microphone off of the stand here, but like my box that connects the microphone, like my headphones, like ripped it all out, knocked it all off, and it was an epic mess. But yeah, it was on the live stream. It's pretty funny. So but anyway, you can find that. That's out there. We're dropping below 100. People are leaving out, and I get it. Y'all are heading out. It's evening time. It's ready to get some dinner. I want to say thank you. I mean, thank you so much from the bottom of my come on. Oh yeah. All right, y'all getting dirty in the live chat now. Y'all getting dirty up in here. That's come on, y'all. Now be nice. Anyway, let's see here. I wish AMC and GME would confirm. They won't dilute shares. MSM keeps threatening it's going to happen soon. Okay. So, yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, if there's, here's what it is. Let's see here. Holding for $15. So we got some holders in here. We got some people hanging in there. But that's the chart right now. I'm going to go back to the minute chart. That's to the minute chart. All right, here's the thing. It has come down. It came pretty hard. It fell below that 911, which, by the way, if we go back again to that, what's that day chart? That's that support level, right? So it kind of came just a little below it. And it's 911. That's where I had it. That's what I kind of chose on the list there. But so this is that line right there that you're looking at. It's kind of came down just below it. Question is, can we get a buy to come back up? Get it to kind of come back up and get that right there, that blue line, the 15 EMA to go back over top of that 200 EMA. That will help that stock out tremendously if that was to happen. Anyway, what do we see here? I'll see you in June. I have to go. Great work. Keep it up. Yeah, David, thank you so much. Feel free to come back and join us during the day. Come say hi. I got some regulars in there that you'll enjoy. I'm telling you, y'all have a great time. There's so many times where I crack up with just some of the stuff people say in the live chat, and like I just laugh, and it's just like me laughing for like 5 minutes. Like I literally like tears rolling out of my eyes with some of the stuff that comes across. So you never know. 28,000 shares. Woo, Larry, look at you. 28,000 shares. Man. You are diamond hands, my friend. Diamond hands. Good job. Keep it up. That's awesome. $15, 28K. Woo. Get it. Diamond hands. Yo. So, just want to say, see ya. I'll say, see you, David. I'll see you soon. 87 people in here. 87. Thank you so much. Nathan, I'm holding till morning, then buy. He's gonna hold till the morning, then he's gonna buy. Then buy. So, gonna buy some more. Buy some more Blackberry. I tell you what, like, so I used to sell cell phones back in the day. I actually worked for AT&T back in the day. I used to sell cell phones, and we sold some Blackberries. I sold a few of them, quite a few of them. Although I will say, and don't smack me, but I sold a lot more iPhones than Blackberries. But there are people, they come in. There was a solution of phones that like select people that they want a Blackberry. They wanted it. So I was in the phone days. So I know all about the company. But anyway, again, thank you all so much for joining in. It's 6:39. Been on here for a while. Honestly, I would ride this all 80 of y'all out. I mean, I'll just hang out here. We'll just ride this thing a little longer. I'm all great with that. To be honest with you, y'all helping me with my time. All right, let me tell you something. A little thing about YouTube. All right, so we got 81 people in here. All right, so my channel, again, I'm trying to grow it, right? Key thing. One thing that helps is watch time. All right, so like they open up what they call super chat, which honestly is something that I really try to get to, but you have to get to a certain point before you get there, right? I'm not there yet. I'm on my way. But one thing is subs. 1,000 subscribers, or it's 4,000 hours of watch time. Now I've got honestly a lot more watch time than subs, but whichever one comes first opens it up. So y'all are helping me out by doing this. As longer y'all stay on here and hang out. Like I said, even on my regular stream, y'all come in and you hang out. Like, that helps me out. It helps me out big time. Helps me get to that point. So I'm just trying to get there. So again, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's hanging in there. Anybody got any questions or anything? Anything that you'd like to ask or whatever, feel free. Hit the live chat real quick. I'm all about answering questions. I'll tell you a little bit about what I do in the stream or anything. Anything. Hit me up. This is like the 4th bottle of water I've drank today. Yeah. Been chugging the water. Keep holding. Good luck. Have a nice day. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Larry. You have a nice day too. You have a nice evening. Anybody have any questions? Anything at all? Before what's your positions? Okay, that's good. That's a good question. All right. So I'm in AMC. I have AMC. I have some HCMC. I had HOFV. I sold it. I took a nice swing on that. I had CSCW. I swung that. I'm in some SHIP. I have SHIP. I'm trying to think off the top of my head here without pulling it up. I have a bunch. Honestly, I have a bunch of little things. Little things. Oh, EFR. I don't know if you heard about EFR. It's an OTC stock. I got a million shares of it. So it's my YOLO. You only live once play. It's my lottery ticket. That's my bought a million shares and just hope down the road it turns into $1 and turns to $1 million. Odds of that happening are slim to none, but hey, you know, I'm in it. It is what it is. Take a chance. Take a chance. UK here, so gotta get to bed. Night, guys. Oh, the UK. Hello across the pond. There at UK. Good night. Yes, you're several hours ahead over there. Do you typically follow BB, or is this mainly due to earnings? Just curious, as long-time investor BB. Okay, so I am honestly, I do a show where I just follow all kinds of stocks. I am not into BB. I'll be honest with you, but it's not that I don't pull it up every now and then and check on it. It's part of the AMC GameStop craze that was going on. So Doge, Bitcoin. I do have some Doge, have some Bitcoin, have that as well as some crypto stuff as well. But that's just me, Danny. That's me being honest with you. I'm not in on BB. It's not that I won't get in. Honestly, I just really recently got a majority of my portfolio back because I was diamond hands in AMC for a little while there, and then I averaged down to AMC, rode it. To be honest with you, I'll show you AMC real quick, just because. Okay, let me show you my chart. This is gonna make it's gonna blow your mind here. All right, it's on the daily. So I charted this like 3 weeks ago. All right, so this thing. It went up, right? Okay, look at this channel. Ignore these other levels of sport, but just look at this ascending channel, okay? So I caught the falling knife. I caught it a little bit, and then I went in and I averaged down. All right, averaged down, and I rode it up, all the way up. When it hit here, right? I still have some. I didn't sell it all. I still have some in AMC, so I'm not, I wasn't paper hands in it. But I can tell you right now, I knew right about where it was gonna stop based on the chart. And so I wrote it up, and I took some profits, like right almost at the top. And guess what? As soon as I took profits, it wasn't long. It crashed, right? It came back down, right? Well, here's the deal. I kept saying, it's going to come up. It's going to hit that $9 mark. If it stops there, it should be good to go and continue up in that channel. Now, look at it. It's been tested. And I said it has to get above that 11 something mark to continue upward. And so here we are with AMC, and it comes back. It is hanging in there. And here's the deal. It's still moving up. So somewhere, in my personal opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do. But it's got to make a decision. Is it going to continue upward back in that channel? If it does, it can continue upward, break that 14 and go up even higher. So that's what I did, all right? So I took the profits from that, right, that I made off of AMC. I started investing in day trading. So I started day trading. And if you look at the bottom of your screen, I really started day trading actually Monday of last week. All right, since Monday of last week, at the bottom of your screen, that is how much I made since Monday of last week. Now again, I'm just a little guy, right? I'm a little guy from small town Ohio, all right? Little guy. I'm not loaded. I don't have a lot of money, all right? I am rich in family, all right? I'm rich in family. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter. I have a great wife, and I have an awesome family. But that right there. That right there is epic. I can tell you, my wife is happy as I talked to her today, which she's in the other room. I told her, I said, I would take you out, because I was kind of making a joke. She's like, "Oh, date night?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm gonna take you out for dinner." It's like, "Yeah, steak dinner." So I don't know. It might not be steak. It might be Italian. I don't know. We might go somewhere nice. I'm a Maggiano's fan, but she wants to go somewhere else. We'll do that. But I love Maggiano's. I don't know if y'all like Maggiano's or have Maggiano's. I love that place. Anyway, day trade, swing trading is where it's at right now. It is, and again, like I said, it's epic. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a Joe Schmo that learned how to do some charting. I read some books about a year ago, started kind of getting into it, and then I come from a radio background. I used to do radio here in Cincinnati. I also did some radio, kind of a little bit syndicated nationally for a little bit, for a short stint, until that kind of fell apart. But anyway, so I'm kind of a jack of all trades that kind of pulled it together, and yeah, so that's where I'm at. But keep in mind, that's what I did. I basically turned something into, or turned a little bit of something into something more, then took it and then been using it. So that's where I'm at. Let me go back to Blackberry, because I don't want to shy away from that, because that's what we're here for. But our chartist, that's the thing. I look at stuff, and the whole reason why I did the earnings calls, right? It's not to get subs, not to get followers. One thing that I do it for is and not that, I mean, it does help to get the subs and followers, right? Because it helps my channel. I'm trying to grow, right? I'm still the small guy on the YouTube side of things, but at the same time, I'm learning about other stocks that if I wasn't on that call, I wouldn't know what's actually going on, right? Here's the thing. I'm getting the word straight from the CEO's mouth if I'm listening to an earnings call. If I'm not listening to an earnings call, I'm getting the news from a third-party source who's getting it from them, and that can be mudded a little bit, right? So that's kind of why I like doing this, because I can tell you, like, some of the stuff I've listened to on the Kodak calls. There's a lot of different things. GME, no, like I said, again, I got more. I went to AMC because I can get more shares. I tend to try to stay with stocks that are under $10, because personally, in my opinion, I get more shares, so I'm getting a little bit bigger gain based on more shares. That's just me being that. I try to stay more of the small cap stocks if I can, but GME, it's not that I'm nothing against GME. I did GME. I charted it too. Look, I'll show you GME, GameStop. I did the same thing. Look, it had a channel, and then it came out of it. It fell below my lines of support. It's kind of coming back. It's kind of been hanging its channel. So GameStop's at a crossroads. It's at that point of I'm deciding, do I want to stay in this channel? Do I want to go down, or do I want to move up, right? So like GameStop, they had analysts today, news, and I'll show you right here. Check this out, GameStop. All right, and I literally said, get this out of here, by the way. I said, get this out of here. And where's it at? Is it? That was at. Right here, where it stands with analysts. Look at this. This is the price target for GameStop. It's gonna blow your mind. The price target is $25.50. Analysts came out with a price target. This is what they're saying. They're saying it's gonna $25. That's what they're saying about GameStop. All right. Now I'm kind of on the get that out of here, right? Because GameStop, if you look at it, earlier today, it was at one point, it was up like from off the close, it was up like $25 anyway, or $24 or something like that. But anyway, it's like I'm like, you were talking about the stock going to $25 and it moved $25 today. Like, what are you doing? So anyway, that's that. Let's go back to BB. So I do, like I said, I do chart stuff. I look. I try to come up with ideas. I charted HOFV. You can go back. Here's the one, right? Here's the one. So again, I told you last week, I did a couple swing trades. HOFV is one of them. CSCW is another one. HOFV, you could go back. Wednesday of last week, I posted a video on HOFV, and I said that stock is going to. It looks like it's going to G-dub. It's going to come off of the line and come back down. And I said I did say it was going to go a little higher, and it didn't quite go to where I said it would go, but it still did. Let me go to the 1 hour chart. You guys see it better on the 1 hour chart. All right. Look, here's the chart. It's going up. There. I said it was right here. I had someone on Stocktwits tell me I was crazy that stocks can't predict, or charts can't predict the future. Well, I said, yeah, they can't really predict the future, but they can tell you pretty well what's going to go on, or have an idea of it. So I said ideally it would come down and test this 472 mark. I actually wrote it. You can look up my Stocktwits. I wrote it last Wednesday. And no joke, it came down that next day. It went a little below it, came back up, right? And then I ended up getting in. I was getting in. I rode that thing. Guess where I sold it at? Right there. Look, I got in here. I sold it right there. Just saying. And in CSCW, I did the same thing. I had the same thing. I had a price target, and I took it, and I went in, and I got it. I almost scalped it right to the top. So anyway, I'm not tooting my horn here. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know, there are times where I take losses. It is what it is. But I try my best to make the most educated decision with the information that I am provided. So again, there's 50 of you hanging in here. Thank you so much. And feel free to please hit that subscribe button and join me, because I will try my best. And I get people. This is the thing that makes me happy. When I have people that come into my stream and they tell me thank you, and I go, for what? And they say, because I just made a bunch of money because I saw that chart on your screen and I invested and I made money, and I say that's it. That makes me happy because I'm helping you. That's what I'm here for. So I'm not sure, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but the fact that I get people to come in and say thank you, or hey, I did this, or I did this, or I make money, or whatever, I'm gonna take my wife out to steak dinners, like stuff like that, that makes my day. So each and every one of you, feel free, please hit that subscribe button and join the channel. Where are we at right now? I'm gonna look at the update. Are we get 250? 250 is 234. 234. Man, oh, we're so close. So close. 16 away from 250. And in almost a month's time. That's I never thought. Honestly, I mean, not that I didn't down myself or anything, but like I was thinking like maybe 20 subs in a month. Never in a million years I ever think I mean get close to 250. That's nuts. But anyway, let me see what you say. I'm gonna look at the live chat here. 62 GME at 21 here. New hires today made me happy. Let's see. No, bro, don't listen to these analyst forecasts. GME is a battle war field right now. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. People say that. I got you. The analysts know nothing about GME. That boy will be $1,000 without the squeeze. Yeah, there you go. And then let's see. All those new hires are dream team material. There you go. Anyway, we're looking at Blackberry, and it's coming down. It is what it is. But gotta make that decision of what it's gonna do in the near future on Blackberry as we look at it. So, gonna make a decision soon. You guys got any other questions? Anything? Did I answer y'all? Did I answer your questions? Are y'all getting me to 250 right now? Is that what this is? Y'all clicking that sub button or something? What's going on? Oh yeah. Y'all got quiet for a second. Y'all got quiet. Oh. It might be a delay. I'll give it a second. See if anybody else has anything. Anything at all? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it. We're getting close to 100 likes too. That's huge. Click that before you bolt. Click that before you leave. All right, about 30 seconds, just in case anybody needs anything. I know there's like a delay in the live chat. Sometimes I'll say something and it has to go out. It's like a delay. Then they type it in the chat and it takes a second to get to me in the chat. So I just give it a minute here. I don't want to click out if somebody's got a question or something. So are we good, Z? Are we good up in here? Yay! All right, good deal. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm going to say one last time. I know you probably heard it a bunch of times. I'll say what it is. Feel free to join me. I'll be here tomorrow morning. I'll set it up later on this evening. I'll set it up, schedule it out. I usually roll on right at about 9:25, about 5 minutes before market open. I try to get on there. All right, because I do take my daughter to the grandparents in the mornings and stuff, so I have to try to push it to get there. But anyway, so I'll be there. I'll be there in the morning. Be ready to rock. 9:30 a.m. Tomorrow, or 9:25. So come join me. Hit that like button before you leave. Hit that sub button. Feel free to share out the video. Let everybody know about BlackBerry and the earnings and what happened and what we talked about. Again, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody in the live chat. Thank you to all my peeps that subbed today. Thank you to everybody who got me over my goals. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I will see you tomorrow. Corey, your host of Pop the Chart, out. Have a good night. See ya.